Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Hey, Dougie. How you doing, hon? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing good. I do still see your morning things in the morning, and sometimes when I notice them anyways, or if I'm up early enough, I pop in and say hi. Hey, Earth Angel. How you doing? Hey, Charlotte Girl. Hey, Relevant. Let me see what's in there. Hey, Sean. I don't know who's in here yet. I know some people signed up earlier. Hey, Dino, my favorite dinosaur. Hey, CJ. I think I just said hi, CJ. That's okay. Hey, Bernard. How you doing, honey? Hi, Winnie. Welcome in. Hey, Lucy. How you doing? Hey, Lori. As you come and sign up for readings, please make sure you hit that like button. It helps us out. Thank you. Hey, Sherry. How are you? Hey, Delia Whoopoo. Is there anybody else? I think that's it for now. How you guys doing? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, good, Dougie. I'm glad you're doing good. Glad you're doing good. Yeah, I cut my hair. Listen, I tried anyways. I did the best I could. I don't know. It's really hard trying to do it, you know, by sight. Anyways, I cut it off because I've been bleaching my hair for years, and I used to do it different colors all the time a couple years ago, but my hair is still fried from it. Probably because I do it at home by myself, and I used to color it a bunch of colors all the time. So I'm trying to get a little healthier so I can grow it out again. Hopefully, knock on wood. Oh, you're pissed and still frustrated with YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry, Lucy, honey. I see you've been doing a lot on TikTok. Oh, I think Mama's doing well. She's right next to me.
Yep. I'm doing good, much better.
She just went and got us some Ritz crackers, and she got the animals some treats. Oh, she got them doggy biscuits.
Dog biscuits and cat.
Listen, my animals are so spoiled by her now that when they see her, they all come up to her because they want their goodies. She always gets them treats. So she just went next door and got some more cat and doggy treats. And I got a new deck today that I'm using. Let me show you guys. You know, I talk for the first couple minutes before everybody comes in. Hey, Zed, he's like, tell me about myself. Stick around and I will, Zed. I'm pretty blunt too, so if you want somebody that's going to be, I'm not really a wordy person. I say how I see it, and I'm not good about. See, if I try to think of how I want to say it, fluffy, I can't. My mouth just bloop. Anyways, this deck is gorgeous that I just got. I haven't used it, so I'm shuffling it while we're talking. So then that way, this deck will probably be when we're done. This is the back side, and this is one of the cards on the other side. This deck is beautiful. This deck is really pretty. I really like this deck. So we're going to try out a new deck today. Hey, Jenna, how you doing? And welcome in, Zed. Welcome, welcome. I usually say it's still early, so if you want, I got a few names already. So if anybody wants a reading, I'll say it again because I just started live. Put a one in the comments just so that sticks out. You guys talk amongst each other, you cut up or you're talking about recipes, you're talking about, if you have something going on in your personal life, and I'll miss it. I try to see everybody's comment, but I don't. Some people just come in and say, hey, what's up? And they just see somebody they know in here and they chit chat, and that's okay too. I don't want nobody to think if you're in this chat that you're obligated to get a reading, because absolutely don't. Some people just like to come in and just chat, which is okay too. And everybody here is welcome. I don't care where you come from in YouTube streets. You come here respectful, you're more than welcome here. The copper casting drawings a lot of attention. Oh, wait, does that have a channel? Dougie, will you drop Zug's channel? That's right. Thank you, Earth Angels. Welcome, everybody. Come in, sit back, relax, and enjoy others' company. My husband's making meatloaf right now, and I can't wait. I know some people are like, ew, meatloaf gross, and I don't understand it. I love meatloaf. Maybe I love the way we make it,
Yeah, there's different ways to make meatloaf.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's lots of ways to make meatloaf. But I basically make it the way I grew up eating it. Oh, you just got some cool cards in the mail too? I want to see them. I love this deck. I love it. Love it. And it's from Hay House. I don't know if you guys, some of you guys might know who Catlin is. She has a channel on here too, and she does readings also. And she's the one that told me about Hay House. And they have, I think, a good part of my cards I use now all come from Hay House. All the cards you guys really say you like, they all come from Hay House. And you know what? They're affordable too. They're not expensive and they're good quality. Like I got another deck in that's pretty. They cost more and they're really flimsy, so not going to last. But this Hay House has very, very good quality, thick cards. Hey, Sherry, welcome in, honey. Yeah, I don't know what we're having with it. I hope it's potatoes. I hope it's potatoes. You do copper sculptures. Well, I really want to see that. Actually, I'm gonna stop for a second so I can see it. So how's everybody doing today? Now, I might not be able to be on next Tuesday. Knock on wood that I won't be here. I mean, it's no offense to you guys. We're still waiting for one little thing to come through, and if it works out okay, I won't be on next Tuesday. And depending how I'm feeling, I might not be here on Thursday either. So you know what I think? Yeah, I should make up videos ahead of time and put them in places that, or at least for like Thursday or something, and I could do like a. Oh, that's right. I was having trouble with my Premiere. All right, I'll figure it out. Anyways, we're gonna do something. Well, I'm gonna figure it out. Make some videos or something. That's right, Charlie Bill. You have to have mashed potatoes. Well, tomorrow I'm making a ham, and I have to have potatoes with ham too. So, if anything, he's probably gonna make instant today, and tomorrow I'll use real potatoes. I mean, he's worked today, and I'm going live, so he's cooking. I'm sure he's gonna do it as simple as possible, and I really can't blame him. But tomorrow we'll have to have real potatoes. Oh, make extra today. We don't have real potatoes right now. I have to run to the store and grab them. We only have instant. We don't use instants that often. We use them when you want to eat quickly. You know, need a fast meal. Well, that would have been a good idea. And for lunch, I had spaghetti. Everybody knows my husband does not like spaghetti, so I don't get it that often. He doesn't mind pasta or red sauce. He doesn't like spaghetti. So my mother brought me over leftover spaghetti. So that's what I had for lunch. So I'm good and happy right now. My belly's full. Just sent out apple seeds today, Doug. Grandma Kelly goes, oh, that's right. I said I was going to go spy on your page. I want to see. Go to channel, and I will sub too.
He has a channel?
Yeah, something about. Oh, I've seen these before. That's very cool.
Where's his channel?
Right here. You just click on his name, Mama. Oh. These are aluminum, right? These are aluminum, right? These are very cool. Let me see what else he has on there. Oh, yeah, that's right. I've seen these, and you put those into the ant holes, and that's what it makes, right? You pour the metal into the ant holes, and it makes awesome designs.
Spinning. It's got stuff that spins.
Oh, really? Let me find. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, I really like that. That's very cool.
Yep, I like it too.
Yeah. Hold on, let me click. I'm being nosy.
Subscribed.
Oh, my mama subscribed also. That's very cool. Oh, you do a few different things. Oh, awesome. All right. I'm live. I'll check it out later. Maybe one of the mods can drop it. Actually, I'll mod you. I mod everybody in here. Let me mod you, Zed.
Oops.
I actually, the reason why I mod everybody is because I used to say all the time if I found out somebody has a channel, because it's important that we all support each other. I don't care if you have 1 million subscribers. If you come in here and you got a channel, I'll be like, hey, drop your link. The thing is, obviously, I didn't get to start a channel until other YouTubers helped drop my link, right? I think it's very important that as a community, we all help each other out. So anyway, so I give everybody a wrench, so I don't have to say every 5 minutes, hey, can I drop so-and-so's link? Y'all could just go look on yourselves and drop your own links. And, as long as you don't spam my chat, you're good. Go right ahead. Please do, Dougie. Please do share it. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Oh, Sean, you love spaghetti too? There's a few things that are my weakness. Spaghetti is definitely one of them. I could probably eat that most days of the week. And besides steak, I love steak too. But now that I'm older, I'll still eat any steak. I don't care what it is, but now I got my favorites, Oh, do you, Zed? Do you do lives and stuff too? I'll have to try to check it out when you're live. Even though YouTube is really horrible about notifying you. They're horrible about it. Yeah. And the algorithm isn't the same that it used to be either. It's just every time YouTube tries to improve something, they're just approving it for people that's already making the money. Maybe I shouldn't complain, but that's what it seems like anyways. Hey, little Texas Tomato, how you doing tonight, honey? All right, so far the names I have are Dino, Delia Woo-Poo, Sean G, Manda, who I'm going to timestamp, Living My Best Life, Sherry, Lalima, Earth Angel, Lori, Lucy, Winnie. Welcome in, Winnie, if you're still here. And last is Bernard, unless Bernard wants to read it first. Hey, Peaches, how you doing, love? All right, let me write down Peaches and Texas Tornado. All righty. All right. These cards are so pretty. I cannot wait to read with them. Actually, I'm going to have to make a big mess on my table for them because I need to mix these puppies up. Because what's going to happen is, and hopefully I mix them up good, because what's going to happen is they're all going to come out reverse, or they're all going to come up straight.
Give them to me. I'll throw them at you one at a time.
No. We're not playing 78 card pickup.
Why not?
These are so pretty. I really like the flowers on them. Oh, my daughter got a new tattoo. So pretty.
Oh, it is. It's really nice.
Yeah. She's at work, so I don't think she'll care if I show you. No, she'll probably care, but she's not here. No, she won't mind. Hold on. I don't know how well you can see it on here because it's on a phone, but I don't know if you can see it. There's like a dragonfly here and up above, and it's a sunflower. It's absolutely beautiful, and that photo doesn't do justice. All right, pull back up YouTube. Oh, we clean the house so you can get our stuff moved into the right spots and getting rooms ready for the kids and a room for my YouTube and Aaron to maybe start his. Oh, sweet. Oh, you must be excited to have your own space, your own space. I'm happy for you, Peaches. Yeah, Charlie Girl, it is gorgeous. Maybe when she gets home for work tonight, I'll have her, if we have a call or something, I can have her show you guys. It's so cool.
Just read that off of here.
What?
What you just said about Peaches.
Yeah.
It's not on.
I see it.
Where?
Where are you, Mama? Let me see.
Well, Texas Tornadoes last one I got.
Oh, did you put it on all chat?
Yes,
oh,
I
yeah, you
did.
did.
I always do.
Do you have her blocked?
No, why would I have her blocked?
Peaches is not even shown. I bet you blocked her by mistake. You didn't even realize it.
Not Peaches.
Peaches, did you block my mama?
She's right in front of Tornado.
You see her?
See where Tornado signed at the bottom?
Yeah.
She's there, ain't she?
All right, now you got me looking. Oh, here's Peaches. Yeah, where's her comment?
No.
Maybe she deleted it and I didn't notice and I read it anyways. Sorry, Peaches. Just so you guys know, if you delete comments, the creator, the channel holder can still see them.
That's okay.
Oh, that reminds me. No, I don't see it at all in here. I must have missed it. No, I did. No, wait. You know what, Mama? Matter of fact, there's more comments after that one.
Oh, so nothing's coming up.
Yeah, you might have to go back and come back in again. It's
I just came back in.
Oh, there's something
I
wrong.
lost it when I was over in his.
Yeah, there's been a lot of comments since then.
Yeah, well, I was with books.
Hey, Lori. Ooh, Lori just sent me the most beautiful photos taken in her yard of this. Was it the sunset, Lori? She was surprised her phone says such beautiful pictures. Oh, you know what I should do? Because I still, for some reason with StreamYard, it freezes up every time I go to share a page. So I'll grab my tablet until I can figure out what's going on. And I'll see if it might look bigger on my tablet than trying to show it from my phone. Oh, wait a minute. I'll have to do it from my phone because I don't have a text on my and you sent it to me text. I don't have that on my phone. I mean on my tablet.
Just put an update for her question.
Yes, yeah. I saw it pop up. Thank you, Lucy. I didn't even look at the first one yet. I figured I'd wait until I get to it. Okay, honey, thank you. Let me make sure you're written down. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you are. You're right next to Lori. Cool. Yes, it's a sunset. Please show when you can. Absolutely. Actually, let me show it now, and I'll say my little tidbit, and then we'll get going. It's so pretty.
Oh, she sent you.
Yeah, she took a few pictures. It's gorgeous.
Lori did?
Yep. Hold
Yeah, she
on.
does everything now.
All right. All right. Oh, wait. Iris, you'll find it if you go in the right section. I'm trying to do it in a way where, okay, good. It's not showing your number. I wanted to make sure your number didn't get doxxed. There's one. And let me tell you, it doesn't do it justice. And on the end, she did. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Let me see.
Rhonda said how much cake is left.
Oh, a good part of it. I mean, a good part of it's gone too. All right, look at that. Oh, I can only imagine. Just imagine being outside, just looking. That's your view. Oh, how beautiful! I don't have that view where I'm at. Let me show this one. She sent me a few pictures. How beautiful!
Oh, did you
Trying to
post
get it. What do you mean? Did I post it? No, I'm showing it on here, Mama.
I can't see it.
I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Well, because it just now, though.
Yeah. Thank you, Lori, for sharing. They are gorgeous.
It is awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I like sunrises also. I just don't get up early enough to see them. But sunrises are beautiful too.
That was a sunrise or sunset?
No, that was a sunset. That was sunset. Oh, I haven't seen a sunrise in so long. I think I don't know if my mother did. Mom, did you get a piece of cake of it?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, my mother got it. It was pretty good.
You had a edge piece left. You don't.
No, thank you, Lori. Oh, yeah, that's right. My mother took the last corner piece. I was like, oh, the corner piece, that's our favorite.
Yes.
Because it has the most frosting. And I love eating cake with Rhonda because she'll eat some frosting, but not a lot of it. So usually I get her frosting. And I prefer frosting over the cake. So sometimes I'll give her the cake and we just switch. I know it's horrible. And I shouldn't be eating frosting because I'm diabetic. But you know what? I don't eat cake every day. So I'll mind your business. I can have frosting when I want. Just when I eat it, I eat a lot of it.
As long as it's not cold.
I do too, Lori, actually. All right, Dougie, have a good night. Tell Steph we said hi. And thank you for popping in. All right. So, let me get my spiel and we get going because you all know I talk in the first few minutes. Scared time for everybody to come in here. Everybody's welcome. I don't care where you come from, YouTube Street, as long as you're here respectful. And because most of us here, I mean, some people come in just to chat and say, hey, what's up? But most people come in here for a reading. So if that's what you come in for and is your intent, I don't care who you're arguing with somewhere on YouTube in a different sector or in this sector. It doesn't matter to me. As long as you come in respectful, I will still read for you, no matter what. Okay. So I don't want you to feel like that you can't get a reading if you want one, because you might see somebody in the chat. Everybody here is respectful. I don't ever have a problem. I did when I first started my channel. People try to post stuff, but everybody's really respectful here. We're adults. We know how to bite our tongues. There's a time and a place, and this isn't it. So for the couple hours I'm on, you guys are all good. All right. I just want to make sure I say that at the beginning of every live, because I don't want nobody feeling comfortable or feel like they're not welcome. They're not able to get a reading because you might see somebody else in here that you may or may not get along with. I promise you, it'll be cool. It'll be good.
Oh, Charlie girl, look what she said.
She's like, and if you only eat the frosting and not the cake, you're only taking half of the calories, fat and carbs. So it all actually, you are eating healthy. Yeah. You know what? I might be able to add water to it and dilute it. I don't know. Oh, see, what does a fox say? She said, I come in here and cause trouble. I just saw an awesome onion recipe. Does that count? Ooh, onion recipe. Wow. Do tell. Please do tell. You can even share it in here if you want. Somehow, some way, we always get in the subject of food. Oh, I love onion rings. That's right, Charlotte girl.
Get the water.
Awesome. All right. So, anyways, everybody is welcome here, and I will be respectful to you. I promise. Okay. And everybody else will be here respectful to you too. They promise. So even if I love you dearly, if you even hint that you're going to be a little sassy, I might time you out for a little bit. Okay. Maybe if it's fresh, you might be for the day. I don't have nobody blocked that I could think of anyways, except for, like the Tarot Destroyer and some sex bots. Which, I haven't seen any of those in a very long time. So maybe YouTube caught up with them. Or maybe I haven't gone to very, very new channels that, that don't know yet. All right. I'm shuffling up these cards good. I want to make sure they're nice and perfect when we're done. So the first 4 people I call, oh yeah, I forgot to say you. Once I write your name on a list, you put one in the comments, I write you down. Once I get your name on the list, you're guaranteed a reading, okay? You just have to be here at some point during the live. So if you have to leave for a little bit and then come back, that's okay. As long as when you come back, I'm still live. I will fit you in if I've already called you, because sometimes I'm here for hours, and I can understand that. You have things to do. You got to run the store. You got to do whatever. Do what I do. They'll put earphones in so you can listen. Some people are like, I'm listening, so type in chat. Like I can't talk, so just type in chat when it's my turn. Like, listen, I understand some of y'all at work sometimes, or you got the kids, you got to have to do dinner, whatever the case may be. Just let me know. I usually work with people, so once you're written down, you're guaranteed a spot no matter what. Okay, if you're a member and you say, hey, can I get a reading tonight? If you're not able to be here, I do timestamp my members at the very end. Okay, I only timestamp my members. Everybody else definitely have to be here if you want a reading. But like I said, I'm pretty flexible. All right. So say if you come in here and you sign up early, you're not able to get here right away, and say if I call your name, I'm just going to go to the next person. So if you come back in and you say, hey, I'm here, I'm still going to read for you. Okay. You might have to wait a couple readings because I already got a list going, but I'll be able to do it for you.
Sean posted it, so I thought you might want to put it.
Oh, I'll look at it. No. I'll look at it in a few minutes. All right. What was I saying? See, I got squirrel brain.
No, not you.
All right. Fudge. All right. Members, I'll read you. There's something else I want to say. No, I forgot. Oh, sugar. Oh, okay. So usually when I call people, I usually do a few at a time, like the first 4 usually. If those 4 don't answer, I call the next 4. All right, until I get to 4. Then once I read them, I'll call the next people. If it gets late and you live out of this country, it's not fair. You live abroad and our time zones are different. Let me know and I will read you before you go to sleep. Be like, hey, it's late. I want to go to bed. It's all right. I'll read you. If you're at work and say, can you read me during my lunch break? Let me know when it's your lunch break and I will quickly read you. Trust me, I've done it. I have one person, she's not in here right now, but I have one person who hid underneath her workbench while she got her reading. All right. So we work with you. Okay. We'll make it work. All right, Zed. Thank you, hon. Whew. None of us as flexible as we used to be. And I come and go because I get distracted. Peaches, you know what? I don't judge it for you because I am the exact same way. I have trouble sitting still. I'm like, that's why I talk fast. Oh, thank you, Lori. I was scrolled up a little bit to see if anybody said anything or if I missed anything. So don't forget to put in the comments if you want a reading. All right. So the first 4 people I have is Dino. I don't think Dio Uwupu's in here yet. Sean G and Manda, but Manda said a timestamper, so I know she's not in here. So living my best life, which I don't think she's here yet either. So if I called your name so far, and if you're here, let me know. All right, Dino. I knew Dino would be here. And she's 99% of the time, she's always number 1. All right. I know Sean G is in. Oh, wait, Sean, are you still in here? I know you popped in and said hi before, but I don't know if you're still in here. So if Sean G and Sherry are in here, let me know you're here.
Yeah, Sherry is here.
Yeah. Like I said, everybody pops in and out. Pop, pop, pop.
Earth Angel was here tonight.
All right, Sean, sweetheart.
Earth Angel's.
All right. I got Dino, Sean G. Sherry's not here yet. Lalima's not here yet. Oh, maybe Sherry is. She might not have heard me yet. Lalima's not. Earth Angel, you in here, honey? Yeah, I know she's just here. That's why I say, especially in the beginning, if it sounds all right, Sherry, honey. If it sounds down, it sounds like you're down far on the list. Don't assume that way, because my people that have been coming here for like the past year or two, they know to sign up early and they come in at some point. All right, Earth Angel.
Sherry and Earth Angel.
All right, so I got Dino, Sean G, Sherry, and Earth Angel. So those will be the first 4. He's like, here. You're down a little bit, honey. So if you got to pop out and come back a little bit, you're safe. But I get it. Oh, let me move this out of the way. Why is this not up? Don't forget to put on all messages or live chat, however YouTube has it set on your phone. Hold on, it's taking me a second to get back there. This way I can make sure I see all your comments. Especially when I'm reading, I don't see all the comments. I do try not to miss none of them, but I do miss a good part of the conversation, especially when I'm doing reading.
See that Peaches said hello up here?
Yes, yeah.
She's here.
She's doing it to bust my butt.
Not.
Thank you, Lori, for cleaning space. All right. Oh, also, if your name's getting ready to come up and if you have a question, let me know. And if you are a regular, and you come religiously every week, I will do it for the week. Okay. If you don't have a particular question, because what happens is if I don't do it week to week, what ends up happening is that a lot of times a question will start seeming repetitive. And that makes sense because your subconscious is going to ask the question, even if you don't ask for it. It's going to let you know and answer something. So if you haven't resolved an issue, it's going to keep coming up in every reading. And that's happened. That's something I had to learn when I very first started here. That a lot of people, like every week, I'm starting to tell them the exact same message. And that's another thing. I don't usually remember messages. All right. If that message was for you, I might have an idea of what you're talking about, but I'm not going to remember word for word what I said. There's no way. For one, I read too many people. But second of all, that message is from spirit to you, so it's not my business to remember anyways. Like I even, and this part is embarrassing though, because I do have a lot of, not just here, but in other places I do readings too. People will say, and it's happened, you remember when you connected with this loved one, or you gave me this message about a loved one. And I feel bad when it's in here because you guys are here every week, but I honestly do not remember who has crossed over in your family or not. Okay, so please understand that I'm not being disrespectful if I don't remember. It's just I do a lot of readings and it's hard to keep track. I have ADD. I have trouble paying attention in as it is or in concentrating. So there's no way. I don't have that good of a memory.
Yeah, you should have seen her in school.
Yeah, I had to answer my pants all the time in school. I'm still like that. You guys ever see me in here? I'm always adjusting myself and situating myself and bouncing around. I've literally have been like that my whole life. And I'm going to be 50 next month. I can't even imagine how I was when I was a kid. Yeah, and a squirrel brain. No, that is true. That is a true story. Listen, I got little quirks about me. If I go to the store, I have to put whatever I bought or got in the seat in front of me, because if it's in the back seat, I'm going to forget it. I'll forget it's there. And I'll be like, oh crap, somebody gave me leftovers and I left it in my car. Like it's bad. All right. Do you know my favorite dinosaur? Thank you, Mama. That's okay. Canceling. I'm cleansing these cards. Don't cancel the cards. Cleanse these cards. Cleansing them extra good because you're new. I asked my spirit guides to connect with your spirit guides and help guide me and give you guys the best possible answers you need at the time. Iris, go on YouTube and do a search on how to slow the chat down. That way you can see more of the chat. No, it's okay, Lori. It's okay. I have forgotten stuff in the back seat of my car before, and I had to tell my son to go out and get it when I remember. No, same here, Texas tornado. Or if I've used my car in days, I'll go outside and I'll be like, I really wanted that. Oh, I've often walked out of the store on my bag and had to go back. I've done that too. I've left and forgot to pay for gas. That's embarrassing. I have to make sure I keep, doesn't matter if I visit you or not, I have to try to make sure I keep my purse or whatever right next to me at all times, because I will leave my house without it. I mean, leave your place without it. It's bad. All right. Oh, Dino's getting the very first reading with my brand new cards. You're breaking these in for me. They're brand new. Yep, just what I thought. Okay, it's fine. Oh, okay. So something has happened recently. Okay. I don't know if we've talked about this before now. I'll pull up more cards and see. All right, so something has, yeah, so there's been some conflict and some strife. You're coming to conclusion, realization for some things, and it is kind of upsetting to you. Okay, you feel like you're figuring out some truth, and maybe you feel torn a little bit, and you're not sure what to do. All right, and so you feel like it's a battle. It's a battle that you really don't like, and you wish that it would end. Let me pull a couple more cards for you. If you cannot see the cards very well, and if you like to see them better, let me know, and I'll show them to you.
They're beautiful.
Yeah. Ooh, good things, good things. All right. All right. So listen. Okay. There's all right. So there's, hi Bernard. So there's somebody in your life that is a masculine sturdy energy, or sometimes, not always, but sometimes can represent somebody that could be either really strong-headed, pig-headed, or it could be a narcissist. Okay, so this is masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be a male, but that's that type of energy. Okay, but there's somebody in your life that's been around where you thought it was a good vibe and a good thing coming around, and it didn't quite work out the way you wanted it to. If this hasn't happened yet, you should have an idea what I'm talking about, and it's about to happen. All right, so just be on the lookout that your spirit guides recognize and see some of the stressors that you have. That is not fear to you. Don't let people make you feel or think a certain way. That's not cool. Okay, because you walk the beat of your own drum. Oh yeah, Queen of Swords. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. All right. Hey Harmony, how you doing, sweetheart? How you been, love? Thank you, Dino, honey. My mom called my dad and asked him to call her phone because she misplaced it when she was calling out on it. That is bad as it gets. No, well,
It happens to me.
I'm gonna tell you what I did today, Lucy. So I have a mirror that I leave in here, and I leave my makeup in here. Really, it's my main makeup, and really it's because my granddaughter gets into it. So I leave it in here and lock the door so she doesn't get into it. So a lot of times I just put makeup on in here, and I have a mirror that I have here on the floor. It's a good size square mirror. And today I put it up, put the mirror up on here to go do my makeup. I grab my makeup. I'm looking in the mirror, and then I start looking around for the mirror that I'm looking into. I'm looking into the mirror, and I'm looking for the mirror. All right. So anyways, yeah, that's me.
Talking on the phone and looking for the phone.
Yeah, talking on the phone and looking for the phone all the time.
Dino said thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart. But that usually happens. Usually that happens if you're trying to rush out the door. All right. Where's my pen? I just had it. All right, here it is. Next is Shanji. Shanji, did you have a question, honey? Or did you have a general? I'm okay. I'm waiting for the hospital to call me to make an appointment to get my gallbladder removed. Oh wow, sweetheart. You're so young to get your gallbladder removed. I had my gallbladder removed. It wasn't so bad. It was tender. You couldn't lift anything heavy, but you ended up being okay. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've had surgery before. I can't remember, but it wasn't so bad. Actually, I think my gallbladder was my first surgery. Hey, get to know how you doing, honey. He said, what up, what up, what up? General, the rest of the month. Okay, honey. Hold on, let me cleanse them a little bit.
Whatever God wants.
Absolutely. All right, rest of the month. Let's see. Money, money, money. Oh, you're trying to hold on to something. That might. Hold on, let me pull one more card before I see. Oh, okay. All right, listen. It could have to do with money, but it has to do with some kind of possession. All right, and sometimes possessions could be something you care about, or a person. So say if there's a relationship not working out, but you're really, really trying hard to get it work out, you're holding on to it for dear life. Okay. Or it could be an indication too that you're spending money willy-nilly and you need to hold on to it a little bit harder. But this is saying that you're trying to hold on to something that's important to you in life that's not working out. All right, you're having trouble making things work out, making ends meet, balancing all the things, and you're kind of in limbo, wondering what you should do. Okay, so that's kind of just let me know what's going on. I'm going to pull a couple more cards to get a better idea. It runs in my family. It will be the first surgery I've ever. I won't be able to eat for 2 weeks before the operation, and I will not be able to eat after the operation either. It has to be only liquids. I never heard of such a thing, Harmony. I had emergency gallbladder surgery, actually, and my husband didn't have emergency gallbladder surgery, and we ate normal. We ate normal. I think we had to eat softer foods after the surgery, but I still ate softer. It wasn't liquids. But I know everybody's doctor is different, so I don't know. It might be the area you live too.
She said that's very accurate.
Oh, okay, honey. All right. But that's already telling you something you already know. So let's see what else the cards have to say. And that happens a lot when I do readings. I try to pull only 3 cards or 4 cards for a reading. But honestly, sometimes when that happens, it's giving me an idea what the situation's about. And then I'm going to pull a couple more cards to kind of see what's going on here. All right. Okay, it's about a relationship that's kind of broken at this point. Oh, it basically, I think you kind of know that it's coming to an end, but you're really, really having a hard time with it, or at least a break. Doesn't mean forever and always, but you honestly don't know how much longer it's going to take or how much it's worth fighting for. All right. Oh, okay. All right. So listen, the universe is letting me know this ain't definitely a breakup, okay, in that kind of aspect. But what it's saying is, sometimes, at least temporarily, things need to stop. All right, it's not healthy on either side, and there needs to be a point where it needs to stop. There needs to be a timeout. There needs a break. There needs to be a time of rest. It does indicate, though, that basically the universe is letting you know you have something better. There's a potential out there for new growth and feeling better about either the situation or yourself, that could come along. They are letting you know, though, that all right, basically, how can I say this, that you're gonna have to work on yourself and build up and do things on yourself for a little bit to get that new beginning, that fresh start, that good vibe feeling within yourself, okay? Because it's not going to be easy, and that's something that you're going to have to work through. That's going to be hard. So even though you have new doors that can potentially open, because every time one door closes in a chapter, a new one opens up. We just don't really see the benefits or the abundance of it at that time if we're still healing. Can I ask if you're speaking about a relationship with my mother? It could be. I'm not sure. Hey, Tony girl, how you doing? Let me see. Let me ask if it's masculine or feminine. Can I get a full reading? Of course, Tony. Well, a full reading. I don't do full readings here, but I can put you on a list for a reading tonight. All right. Mama, can you put Tony down?
Yeah.
All right.
Want me to do it over there?
Yeah. All right. Let's see. So, all right. That's not a men's of relationship. Fighting the battle and having to walk away from it. Hold on, let me see. It didn't say. It was talking to me more about the situation. There's a good potential. Hold on. Is it masculine or feminine? Masculine or feminine? Just let me know if it's masculine or feminine. All right. This didn't answer my question because it just happened 2 seconds ago before that. It could potentially be with a female, which is it was the Queen of Wands, and then there's the King of Cups. Okay, so it could be, there's both energies, masculine and feminine energies, so it could be 2 different situations, and that might be why that there's that intense feeling, and that's might be why the depression card came up. It's because you could be being pulled in two different directions and really thinking and wondering what's going on. It didn't give me an answer of one or the other. Both times I'd said feminine or masculine. Two of them pulled out. One of each. So it's a very good chance that has to do with two different situations. It's definitely a relationship, and one's pulling out your heartstrings more than the other. So if whatever one that is, know that that's probably what this reading is more likely talking about. It does say, though, with the masculine energy part, though, I would say that there is supposed to be some kind of either reunion or celebration that didn't quite happen the way you're expecting it to. Okay. And that masculine energy, it could be, they act before they think sometimes and makes bad choices from it. All right. I hope that helps you out a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Hey, Fancy, how you doing, love? All right, Zed, thank you for stopping by. Have a beautiful night. All right, get to know, honey. Can you write down get to know, too?
Oh, you're writing it down?
Yeah. I knocked down my phone. Let me clean up my phone mess. Thank you, Lucy. The sound was off. You ever see this light go out? No, the sound's off.
She said no sound.
Yeah, I just fixed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So did
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. I don't remember what I just said. It probably wasn't important. I was just rambling. So I'm doing Sherry right now and then Earth Angel, if you didn't hear me say that. All right, Sherry, just let me know if you got a question or not, honey, or if it's general. We'll give Sherry a minute to answer. Sometimes people end up getting behind a little bit.
It's getting cold.
Huh?
Cold.
You can shut it off if you want. No, well, it kind of
Just
helps
put
circulate
this
the
way.
air. Well,
That's
you
fine.
could turn it down if you want.
No, it's all right. I'll just put my sweater on. Daylight.
Sherry, where did you go? All right, so till Sherry gets in here, I could. Yeah, she's next.
There's Sherry.
Oh, there you go. Okay, sweetheart.
General for the rest of the month. Peace.
All right, honey. All right, Sherry wants general for the rest of the month. All right, let me cleanse these cards a little bit for Sherry. Rest of the month for Sherry. Yeah, this is normal size. I don't like the little ones yet. Oh, hold on. Let me pull this card. All right. So listen. Oh, okay. Listen. All right. I know. All right. This card can mean a couple things. All right. Sometimes this card represents health matters. Okay. And sometimes it can represent a new job also. All right. So whatever it is, it's a new worry that's come up or a new thing that's about to begin. Okay. Like I said, it could be well, it could have something to do sometimes going back to school that could end up getting you more money, or a new start in a new job, or it could have to do with health. It's a new beginning in some aspect in your life that you're going to be able to charge for and be a go-getter with it. All right. This news kind of tore you up though a little bit. Like you're not sure which direction you should be. You got some choices you got to make, or some changes you have to do with inside of you, but you're not really sure what it is. So this will kind of let you know what's going on a little bit. All right. The good news is though, I mean, it may not seem good if you feel stressed right now. Just know that even if you already have the answer and it's scary, know it's the right decision. Okay. Know it's the right decision. Know everything's going to prosper and grow from that, and it's going to be fulfilling to you. All right, and that's something so good to know that's within your heart, and it's going to be that new fresh start that you need. So you might have to jump for it and take that chance, but know that's what you need to make the future choices in the way future. Okay, so something you're thinking about, you're not really sure, or maybe didn't really like, some options that you had. Know that in your heart, you know what it is and what you should do. All right, that's coming to you very soon. You don't have to feel so stressed, like I'm not sure what to do. You don't really have to have your guard up or anything. You can just let that new vibe come in that's going to be coming to you, and it's going to be a good change. It's going to be good change. Change is scary, but sometimes it's what's going to benefit you in the long term, in the long run. All right, Sherry, sweetheart. All right, Earth Angels, your turn, honey. Thank you for cleaning space, you guys. Lori's sweeping out all the garbage and relevant is filling in all the incense and with good vibes. Oh, Earth Angel, did you have a question or was it a general? Let me cleanse these a little bit for you. All right, after Earth Angel is Lori and then Lucy, and I know you guys are right here. Is Winnie in here? She's new, so she might be in the background listening. One, two. All right, got Winnie, Lucy. You're welcome, sweetheart. Okay, Earth Angel love. Oh. I need a sip of my drink.
Sherry said thank you.
You're welcome, love. I see. I'm taking a sip of my drink for a minute. That's why I got silent. All right. The first one, we got the Two of Cups in reverse. So let's see what's going on here. Oh, okay. So listen. So if this has to do with a relationship with the masculine aspect, okay, it's somebody that you care about. It could be just an argument that's going on right now. It does not show anybody splitting up or breaking up. this is saying that there's some tensions in a relationship, and it very well could be temporary or something that's going on. Like you could have had an argument today, and that could come up in a reading. This basically say that there is some kind of stresses going on in a relationship. And everything that you right now, at least the foundation, everything you thought you guys had built and come together, it seems very difficult and not as wholesome and as grounded as you wish or think it would be. And like I said, hi Aslan, welcome in, honey. And like I said, I really think this might be a temporary solution. This person just seems like they could be a little hot-headed and probably be a little mouthier than they should be at times. Okay, they don't have a fiery energy. They could kind of, like not always make the best decisions because of that. Okay, and or with this, because I want to pull an extra card to understand what's going on. So they're not putting enough effort into a situation that they should be. Okay, so maybe you feel like that you're putting effort in and they're not. Okay, so this isn't saying that there's going to be a split up or a breakup, but it does just show indication that you're starting to recognize and see that somebody is not making the best choices and not going pushing their 100% to move forward in whatever situation that is, which could either do with, listen, a lot of times finances could be the biggest problems in a relationship. Okay, and those usually temporary. Okay, usually, not all the time. Like not, it's very, unless there's other issues going on in a relationship. I've been with my husband over 30 years. Let me tell you that one of the things that we argue about most is money. Is always money, right? That's a big, huge stress in a relationship. And if you feel like that somebody's not giving it 110% effort on their end, or not following through with a situation, that can really put a lot of tension in a relationship. And that's kind of what it's saying right now. So basically, the universe recognizes and sees what's going on and whatever the situation is. I'm not saying this definitely has to do with a partner, but it's definitely something that you're connected to. Okay. So it could be work related, it could be family related, or it could be a partnership related. All right. So just know that it's causing some tensions in some kind of relationship in your life. And it feels like you're wondering if your foundation is stable. Okay, because of the choices being made. Now, could it have something to do with my son not returning messages? Oh yeah, definitely could. Let me pull a couple cards and see. Let me get some clarification. Hold on. Let me see what's going on with your child. Yep, definitely a child. I say this a lot. So the sun card is my favorite card in the whole entire deck. Okay. But to me, it has dual meanings, and that's on a personal level. That's when you learn tarot, you learn what's that card mean to you, because it's not going to mean the same to somebody else. To me, this represents usually somebody's child. So when I pull this card, I ask, do you have children? Okay. If you read the book, it's nowhere ever going to say there and there if this card represents children, but it does to me. So yep. So this is telling me right away it's your son. All right, and obviously he's the joy of your life. Let me shuffle these a little bit better and kind of see what's going on here. You're the queen. This is you. This represents you, the Queen of Wands. Oh, these cards are beautiful. This lady in this card is beautiful.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Are you expecting him to do something and he's not making an effort? Well, that could be you messaging back. Oh, and it's emotionally upsetting you. Like you're really taking offense to it. It's not telling me the reason why. I'll pull one more card and see. And maybe because you already know and the universe ain't going to let me be nosy. But I'll pull one more card just to see if it says. It does. All it says here is that you and your child, somebody you care about deeply, have there's some building building foundation, making those plans, okay? And whatever that scenario is and reason, it's somehow, some way, it's kind of breaking you. It's making you feel really sad and less than you should be, okay? Oh, and him is making decisions. Listen, it's on him. It's not telling me why. All right. He could be being a little immature about whatever the situation is. It really could be. That's kind of what this is indicating. He's looking for answers that are not really there. So there's something going on in a situation that he just doesn't get. And he might not ever really get it. Okay. It's not saying anymore. So it's not telling me what the problem is because it ain't my business, but you know. Okay. And that's what it is. That's all it's saying. I don't think he's fully thinking whatever situation all the way through, and it could be because of emotion. What happens when we have a problem with our emotion at the time? All right, we make a situation that even if it's not a good situation, and if it was this big, not a real situation, if it's this big, if you're using emotion in with the situation, it makes it that big, and that's kind of the impression I'm getting right now. And that he's not following through, which may or may not be the messages. I think it's a little bit more than just the messages. But all right, angel sweetheart. All right, hold on. Oh, is it the one with? I even seen a woman use playing cards with writing on them as tarot. Yeah, you can. And that was probably, if it has writing on them, it's probably, oh my gosh, what's the name of that deck? And that's something I want to learn because I bought one of the decks. It begins with an L. Leonard. I don't know. There is a tarot, a form of card readings that you do that with. Some people under regular decks, if it means something in particular and special for them, they'll write on their deck. I mean, to each their own. But yes, there is tarot, not tarot cards. There are actual playing cards with a certain name to the reading style. You don't use every single card in a deck, and each card represents like a rabbit or a fox, and then they have those meanings on them. I forgot what it's called. But everybody has their own form of divination. If it works for you, it works for you. All right. All righty.
Okay, you doing Lori next?
Yeah, hold on. Let me cross out everybody I've read for so far so I don't get confused. Because then I'll forget who I read and I didn't read. Yeah, I'm doing Lori, then Lucy. She wrote on them for herself like love, hate, mad, happy, sad, etc. Like word phrase. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's a form of divination. Like I haven't done it yet, and I've been saying I've had these cards sitting here for a year now. I have all these blanks. These are all blanks. And I was going to write different words and phrases on them and do readings with these too, because you can. It's called divination, whatever works for you. People read with pennies. People read with coffee, tea. People read bones, read rocks. Whatever works for you works for you. Charms. I do have charms over here too, and I could do readings with. So it really depends. It's just a form of divination. Depends on you and that style that works for you. Yeah.
Lori said anything happened in July.
All right, honey. Yes, no, it's happening in July. I'm going to be 50. I keep bringing it up, and I think it's because I can't imagine being 50. I don't feel 50. I feel childish still sometimes. I feel immature sometimes. I don't want to grow up. And I'm going to be 50.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I turned 50.
Yeah, I keep thinking that it happened at 30 too.
30.
Not actually. Yeah, not even 30. It was 31.
Over that hill?
Yeah. There's another name for it too. That's right, relevant. You're 25 and hold it. All right, hold on. I'm going to show you that card going to talk about.
Did you see the?
I have a couple different decks of it too. Oh, here. Is this it? No. I do have them. Hold on. Is this it?
Earth Angels said her birthday is also in July.
All right. So that is the name here. LENORMAND. And if you look at this deck is so tiny too. But see, look at this deck. Like the hearts is a horse, and that it's not a one, but in here it represents one. So they'll write on the deck until they memorize it. And I don't think you use every deck. See what I mean? And I do want to learn how to read these. All right. It's 36 cards because, like I said, you don't use every single card in the deck. And I have actually some playing cards over there that are older so I can write on them someday. That's my goal someday, to learn how to read those.
Foxy said I celebrated the 32nd anniversary of my 21st birthday. Oh my God, it took me a minute, but I got it.
My very first reading ever, I was 18, 19. Was I married yet? Wait, let me think. Oh yes, I was. I was married, so I was in my early 20s. My very first reading I ever had was with actual playing cards. Oh, I never heard of those, Lori. Oh, you'll be 32 on July 2nd. I'll be 50 on July 18th. All right. Just did Lori. Wait, did I read Lori? No, she wants to know what's the rest of July is.
Earth Angel.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm cleansing the cards and trying to take a sip of this at the same time.
Double jointed.
Trying to multitask. Sorry, that's SB Iris. That's very cool. What you mean, honey?
It's a very cool deck. Be 32 on July 2nd.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, and she is celebrating her 11th anniversary of her 21st birthday.
Deck with
Ooh,
hearts.
ooh, ooh. You guys got something good coming along in July? Listen, it talks about like wholeness, family completion. It's beginning a new journey. It does have a masculine energy who's very good, well provider. Whatever it is that's going to happen in July is good news, very good news. So I hope you're expecting something good and new to come along in July, because it's going to be a good. Oh, you're July also, Aslyn? Awesome. Oh yeah, that's the Len. Oh, I know the name on the tip of my tongue, and I'm not going to pronounce it correctly. Laranamade, something like that. They're not just hearts; they're all the sets in there. Oh, all right. Is somebody having a baby in July? Is somebody expecting in July? Let me know, Miss Lori. It's definitely something new, a new beginning. I would not be surprised if there's not a new birth in July. I'm waiting for Lori to tell me before I put up these cards. Look at these cards, though. They're so pretty. They're cute as a button. No, no baby expected. Okay, but it's definitely something new on the horizon. Definitely a new beginning. Okay. The reason why I asked that because it's the beginning of a new journey, celebration, family, very good vibes. And this was I just want to pull one more card just to see. And this is another new beginning cards, but a lot of times she is represented as pregnant, giving birth to something new, and sometimes it's going to legitimately mean a baby. Okay, but maybe not. That's definitely giving birth to something new because there is going to be a brand new journey. Okay, taking that leap of faith. All right. And then the King of Pentacles is a very good provider, very good, wholesome man. This would almost be the perfect man because they're a very good provider. They're caregivers. They want to make sure everything is taken care of. All right. And it has to do with what family love, it has to do with that emotion of caring and love, wholeness and completeness. Okay. Yes, it definitely could be Lori. Could definitely be something new coming away. And whatever it is, it's a good, great change. It's going to feel like a breath of fresh air and exactly what you needed. Maybe you don't know about it yet. Maybe you don't know about it yet. But you got a whole month in July to find out. Honestly, I don't think your reading could have gotten any better than it was. Something good's coming along. But it does say, all right, so now how, all right, so you know how I said wholeness, completion of a family? Now, family doesn't always mean blood family. Okay. It could be a work family, it could be your church family, it could mean a few different things, but it's not just you by yourself. It obviously affects you because but it's a great gathering and completion and wholeness, a new beginning for a whole connection, if that makes sense. Hey, Jack, how you doing, love? Thank you for coming in. You sweetness there. All right. Next is Lucy. All right, so I know Lucy. My eye is just sorry. Yeah, Lessa in Discord. Yeah.
She added to it.
Okie dokie.
I looked up jurisdiction card deck. It's what they call the 52 deck, standard deck.
Okay. Oh, it's a long one. Hold on. Give me a second to read this. Do you want me not to read it out loud? Is it personal? Oh yeah, I started reading this the other day. You're right. Okay. All right. Why is YouTube refusing to fix my subscribing glitch problem?
You can read it, just a little fussing if you're okay with it. She said.
Sorry, you guys. I'm still reading this. The one part that she put in here cracks me up. She said, I'm being the biggest Karen of YouTube. Okay. I think I understand. Now update. Okay. For one, just so you know, I don't know if that's what the case is going here because YouTube has been having a lot of glitches. Like the the um the people that see like your views are not adding up, you know, things like that. Like YouTube's not putting people on the algorithm like they used to. Like it's horrible. So a lot of people are complaining about their numbers not adding up. And now YouTube takes more money than they used to, and they make it harder. On top of it, just so you know, some people will subscribe to you, just so you subscribe to them, and then they'll go back and unsubscribe just to keep the numbers. So it might fluctuate, and that's kind of frustrating, especially when you're really trying to grow. But that's still kind of normal. My numbers fluctuate. I'll have days where it's a big crash, I lose a bunch of people, and then I'll gain just as many people, and it's very frustrating. And sometimes YouTube will show that I have less subscribers than I really do, and then it fixes itself. I don't understand what's going on. That's been going on for a while, but that is a YouTube glitch. Yeah, supported them several times, and it seems like I actually got someone to help. Oh, okay, all right. I don't know. I think that's a big problem going on. That's been going on for a while too. This isn't like it's a new problem. This has been going on for a while. And it seems like there's periods where it gets worse and then it gets good, like they fix it and then it gets bad again. All right. So let me get some cards to see what's going on with YouTube. YouTube. Yep. Trying to find that balance. Oh, yeah. And this is talking about your frustration with it. Okay. So honestly, all right. So in my wait, I just dropped this down so you can see the cards. Okay. So honestly, listen, I'm gonna pull a couple more cards because this is talking about the struggle you're dealing with this, okay? And you want it to make sure you fix it because of you want to make money off of it. So that's really stressful for you and you don't know how much longer you can last. Boom, that already tells me what we already know. All right. Mama, you can just tell me who it is and I can just write it down. Oh yeah, I did. All right.
Bernard's back.
Hey Menard. All right. So let me pull another one. This is talking about actually this is talking about a different issue going on, and maybe that's why it fell out because it wants to know. It's talking about you feeling like there's a little disconnect in family also, but it's nothing major. Okay, that's kind of what's talking about. That you're wishing something was better. And so your emotions on what's going on in a personal life. So it might be somebody that you might be having an issue with in the family. That's putting some stresses on. So sometimes when we stress out about one thing, it makes other situations seem a little more stressful on top of it. Yeah, not growing the way you want it to grow. You're wondering if it's worth the fight, and it's probably not. You're not able to keep that balance, okay? And you're wondering if you should put the energy into it. All right. So, and I would probably say no, all right? But I'm going to tell you this, all right? Um, I've been monetized for a year and a half, all right? It was in October, it'll be 2 years. And I'll tell you one thing I learned really quick. You don't make crap for money on here. You have to make $100 minimum per month. I don't think I suck that bad. You know, I don't have a whole bunch of people here, but I didn't make my $100 last month. I didn't, even with my memberships. I didn't make $100 last month. So I'm not getting paid this month, right? So I have to wait till I make $100 so I can get paid next month. And that happens. You have to understand that if you're going to do something like this, unless you're like somehow by luck, by chance, end up getting it big time, the chance you make money in this platform or really any platform is pretty small. All right. So if you're going to do that, you have to understand you got to do it for enjoyment because I sure the hell don't do it because of the money. because I don't make that much money on here, right? So you have to understand that you're probably not going to make any money on here or hit it big either on TikTok or Instagram. I mean, by choice, I mean, by chance, you might be able to, but in all honesty, the chance of it happening is pretty slim unless you're one of the lucky ones, to be honest with you. So do it for enjoyment and just think of it. If you make a little bit of money, it's a bonus. Okay. So maybe if you're this is just my opinion on this. Okay. So you can take it as you want. So maybe, because I know you're getting frustrated, it's the only reason I'm saying this, is that maybe if you do this as enjoyment, so if you earn money from it, you won't be as stressed out about it, okay? And then if that makes you feel good, maybe that vibration will open up more. So being frustrated can make things worse on the vibration side with yourself, you know? I work so hard and harder and harder, not getting as much support when I can't support. I know, honey. I know. And it's frustrating. And it's more frustrating that people won't work as hard and put much energy into it as you would, you know? So I don't know. I don't see that problem fixing in YouTube anytime soon by what's happening here. All right. So all it's going to do is just stress you out and ease you up about it because it's frustrating. But honestly, like I said, it's hard. It's hard. So good luck. It's very hard. Hey, Brenda. How you doing? Oh, thank you, Moonlight, for $20. What kind of money is NOK? What's coming for me in the next 3 to 2 weeks? Work and love. Okay, Moonlight. Hold on one second, honey. Since you sent me a donation, hopefully Earth Angel don't mind, and I'll read you next. Wait, did I read Earth Angel? No, yes, I did. Oh my goodness. All right, I'll read you next, Moonlight. Yep, just set donation. All right, and it's missing on my phone. I'm sorry that really wasn't the answer that you're wishing or hoping for, but YouTube has been playing this game for a while with people. Yeah, and you can't support channels that are... I don't understand about the permanently unsubscribed. Are they trying to subscribe to you and they can't? I don't understand that. I might have misunderstood some of it. Either way, it doesn't look like it's going to be the way you're hoping it would be. So then I would just do it as enjoyment. You know what you could do? Oh, you know what? So I know you've been putting videos up on TikTok. So I think TikTok will ask if you want to put it in YouTube also. So you could basically kill two birds with one stone, and it'll make life a lot easier. So you just do one video and it'll go to another platform for you. So if you upload it in TikTok first, it'll bring it to YouTube for you. Brenda, I did say hi, right, hon? Yeah, I think so, because you said that. I'm sorry, I had a doctor's appointment. One, please. Okay, sweetheart. All right, Bernard. Bernard, you want me to read you right now? Oh, wait, I'm going to read Moonlight first. And then I can read you Bernard after that. Because Bernard would have been up next. And if Winnie is in here, let me know if you're in here, honey, listening. Okay, Bernard, I didn't read you yet, honey. It's almost your turn. No, people I have been subbed to for a while, and then all of a sudden I'm not subbed. And when I sub, it won't go through, but not all channels are like that. Same exact thing with new channels. I'm not playing the memory game. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you know what? I could have sworn that I was subbed to channels before and I realized I wasn't. And I subbed to them, but I think it stuck. I assumed it did. I hope it did. Oh, that sucks. No, that's frustrating. I didn't realize it's been that bad on YouTube.
Did you finish your reading?
For Lucy, yeah. Oh, hold on. I got a card in here to fix. All right. Let me see what Moonlight wanted. I know they had put their question in there. What's coming for me in the next 2 to 3 weeks? Work and love. Okay, Moonlight. Hi, honey. Dinner's done. Ooh, scallops. Yum, yum. Oh, that meatloaf looks good, too. I'm going to steal a piece. I love the corner piece. That little burnt. Ooh, hot. Sorry, I'm going to eat this piece in front of you. I know it literally just came out of the oven because it's steaming. Ooh. Many people complain about you do the same thing, but YouTube doesn't care. Lazy, rude, for the most part. I'm sorry, honey. I know the only way you can talk to somebody in YouTube is through the chat thing that they have. And usually that's a real person, and usually they're a little nicer. Is that what you did? Took me forever to find it once, but yeah, I gotta wipe my hands. Thank you, Lori. She said, please push that like button. Moonlight, are you still in there, honey? I want to make sure that you're listening at this moment before I read you. Oh, I'm gonna. My husband did an amazing job. It tastes very yummy. Oh, they're lazy. Oh, no, get to know they are absolutely brutal. Oh, I'm sorry, Lucy. Well, yeah, maybe he's letting you know that it's going to take time. That they probably know. I'm sure a lot of people are complaining about it, and they're trying to figure it out. Hold on, I just got a message from Winnie. Oh, okay, you're here. All right, honey. Give me a minute, and I'll read for you. I think. Oh, you couldn't. Okay, all right, Winnie. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm still waiting for. Okay, Moonlight. I'm about to do you 1 second. So, Winnie, I'm glad you're listening. I'm glad you messaged me, so I knew. If you were, because I seen that you just joined my Facebook. So when you click that link to go to this live, it takes you in the app. So unless you signed in on whatever you use, Safari or Google, unless you sign in there in the web browser, it's not gonna let you chat because you're not signed in. So a lot of times, so if you have the app, the YouTube app, when you click on the live from the link on the top, it'll say, I don't know, something about the app, or go to the app. You click that, and then it takes you to the app itself, or just go to the app. All right. I'll show you. I don't know you, so I don't know if you have the app or not. So you got the YouTube app. So if I just click that and see, it brings me right up to my channel because I've already was on it. If you do it, I changed it real quick. I didn't know if it was going to show you a number or not. So if you do through Facebook, it's going to go through the web browser itself and not the app itself. And then that's why some people have a hard time chatting. It took me a while to figure that out too, because I thought there was something wrong. But I went in again and got someone that didn't just shut down the live and then explaining things. Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, it always depends what person you get too. At least explain it to you so you understand it, So it sounds like I'm not going to be connecting and supporting for a while, because that is what I'm not going to do till this gets fixed. If I even get lucky on TikTok or Instagram, then I might just delete. Don't delete it. if it's something you love and you like to do, just do it for enjoyment. Just do it for enjoyment. Because if it takes them a little time before they get their act together, at least what happens too is if you take a very long time on YouTube, you take a break. If I take a week off, it screws up my algorithm and it takes me a few weeks to build back up again. So don't completely give up. Just do it now to have fun. Just upload your videos or something just so you're out in the algorithm. All right, Moonlight, honey. Moonlight wants to know what's going to go on the next 2 or 3 weeks. I hope it works for you, Winnie, but as long as I know you're in the background, hon, I'll still read for you, okay? All right, what's going on for next 2 or 3 weeks? Oh, all right. So it seems like something that you've been working on or planning out, you're worried that's not going the way that it should be going. All right. And whatever it is pretty important because it's something new that's coming along. It could either be job or it could be, wait, did you ask if it was work related or not? Hold on, let me see. If it's work related, then I know. Oh, work and love. Okay. So this has to do with work. So something that you've been working on doesn't seem to be working out. All right. Oh, the good news is it's going to. So is this work related or this relationship related? It could be something to do with a new relationship you're working on too. So let's see. So are you talking about work or are you talking about love? I'm having my guides ask your guides. Oh, you got decisions you got to make. Trying to make that right decision. All right. So let's see. Relationship. Relationship got a lot of questions there. Okay. There's a lot of thinking, sorting out, and figuring out what you got to do. Somebody made a mistake there. All right. Somebody made a mistake and they're probably not going to be honest about it. All right. All right, let's see. And now I'm going to pull up cards just for work, kind of get a better idea. Okay. Oh, listen. All right. Oh, this is not bad. So if there's been some problems going to work and it feels like you're really struggling and battling to get things to work out and it just everything feels a little off right now, know with work that things are going to get better on a financial aspect. It's gonna. So I don't know if it means that you're going to make more money or the work life itself is going to get more easier. All right. So just know that at least that is something good and positive that's coming for you. It does look like right now there's a little tension, a question what's going on. There's like a little mini battling. So maybe you're stressed out. Maybe somebody ticked you off there. Somebody's been acting a little wonky. No, whatever it is temporary and whatever situation is going to work out in the end. Okay. The relationship aspect though, that's a little more difficult. Okay. That's wondering if you should take time to think, to see if it's, what the options are because somebody did make a mistake and they're probably not going to be very honest about it. Okay. Whether it's you that made the mistake or they made the mistake. Okay. Because the judgment card is here and taken off for a little bit to try to clear your head is there too. So that could be literally moving away to take a break or mentally trying to take that break. I left my boyfriend and have been so hard and I didn't want to. Okay, so it sounds like, all right, I'll pull one more card for relationship to get a better idea of what's going on there.
What's on that job night?
Yeah. Was on a job interview. Okay, good. It looks, if you do not get that one, I promise you that one it's coming along. Okay. That one's coming along. Whatever it is, it's going to be very good. All right. So don't give up hope on the job part. All right. You might be working hard for it and really pushing. I was on a job interview today. Haven't worked for 10 years. Okay, good. All right. So that explains it. No, you got good things coming your way. All right. It won't. So because there's a little bit of fight with it, so that might just be indicating that it's going to be a little hard. Okay. You really got to like really plan it out and push for what's right for you. I mean, even if you got to take any job you can get right now. In other words, don't just settle, give up, because there's a good one out there. There is a good one out there. Don't give up hope. All right, let me pull these couple cards of relationship. Relationship. Ooh, I think there's been problems in relationship for a while. You definitely want things to work out, but you know it has been working out for a little bit. They're strong and independent. They're emotionally disconnected though. Yeah, and they're not going to really work towards. They're not putting in the effort that you expect them or want them to. Somehow, some reason, they're disconnected. Oh, okay. Hold on. All right. So, all right. So I wanted the final ending between you guys because it didn't say. Just talking about that things haven't been working for a little bit. Okay. You still want it to work out. You feel like that you're going to have to be the main provider, and the back it seems like they're strong and independent, at least in the past, and now they feel like they're emotionally disconnected and you're confused. You don't understand why. They might not understand why either, to be honest with you. And it seems like everything they're working towards, it's a hard burden, and they're just not. They're struggling. They're struggling too. All right. So I wouldn't be. So if they're struggling on the outside, they might be struggling on the inside also, on an emotional standpoint. It does say at the very end, though, it does say giving it another chance. Okay, it does say that. So what that means or how far it goes, I don't know, but it definitely indicates that there's going to be another chance. Okay, there's going to be a new fresh start. All right, so hopefully things will change. Something's going to happen that's going to make things change. Yeah, thank you, Lori. She said good luck with the job interview you had. I hope that helps out a little bit and let me know next week. Oh, he's drinking and makes lots of. Okay, that's why it's his karma, because he's the one that's making the mistakes. All right, so that's why that he's making mistakes, but he feels bad for it. He doesn't get it. So that explains if he's emotionally disconnected because he's drinking his problems instead of facing them. Okay, that makes sense. He was drunk again. Okay. I would not be surprised if you don't end up giving him a second chance, and maybe he has to prove himself first. Hold on. Let me see. You gave me a few bucks, so I figured I'll yep. His addiction. No, is he gonna be okay though? Okay. I would not be surprised. All right. I don't think anytime soon that he's gonna get sober right away, but he is gonna recognize it and admit it. And try to give himself credit for it. Like he's going to try. I don't know if it's going to work out, but he's definitely going to try at some point, or at least make promises. So the first step is recognizing that you have a problem, right? That's kind of it. Doesn't say at the end of the day he's going to be sober, great, and everything's going to get back to normal, but it does say that he's struggling, that he recognizes it. He knows that he's his own worst enemy. He's struggling because he's not the man that he wants to be, and so that's making him drink worse on top of it, which makes him feeling worse about it. So he emotionally doesn't know how to handle things. He knows he's going to have to go away and get some help, but he's kind of stubborn. And then he also says that he doesn't have a problem. So he knows it, but doesn't always want to admit it, because sometimes he's going to be like, I'm fine. It's not that bad. Yes, you're right about that. He had to contact me this time. I always say sorry. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I mean, you could feel sorry. Your emotions are correct. But sometimes you have to put up those boundaries because it's not fair to yourself. Once he sees that you're able to take care of yourself and do it on your own, he's going to see things a lot differently. Yep. Because that's going to be like, what's going on here? This isn't how it usually goes. She's serious this time. So I knock on wood and pray for you. Okay, get to know, honey. Get to know. Did you want a reading? I can timestamp you if you can't come back. Let me know, love.
Who's next?
Yeah. It's because if they admit it to you, that means then they'd have to admit it to themselves. So don't take it to heart. You have not done anything wrong, and they know that. So even if they try to make you feel guilty, you have nothing to feel guilty about. They know. They know. Okay, get to know. All right. All right. Bernard, are you in here? I know Bernard's having a hard time, but Bernard's not in here. I'm going to do Winnie next because I know Winnie's listening. But I'll give Bernard a second to answer.
Get to know said yes, please.
Yeah, I'm going to timestamp him. Yes, Jack, I put you down, honey.
He said, give me some good news.
Okay. All right, Bernard. Thank you so much. It's going to be okay. Yeah, you're both going to work in love. Yep. Thank you for your time. Of course, Moonlight, honey. And thank you, sweetie. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Okay, Bernard wants some good news. All right, I'm going to kiss these cards and knock on it 3 times. Give you some good vibes going on here. Bernard wants to hear some positive things happening in his life. All right, Bernard. Oh, Bernard, you've been so hard on yourself lately. All right. I think I'm going to pull a couple more cards here, Bernard, to get it better understanding. All right. In a recent past, you're really, really struggling. Okay. To the point where you didn't know how to get yourself out of the rut that you're feeling on the inside. All right. Like you feel like basically this card is almost, I mean, it could mean a couple different things, but one of the ways is sometimes you need rest because you're overburdened, or sometimes you feel like you've been stabbed in the back, like it's just way too much and you don't know what to do anymore. I know it's a lot more graphic than what it really means, but it's really basically letting you know, like, listen, you need to take a break and get all those knives out of your back because it's not fair to you. Okay. Something needs to give. And so this worst part has already happened. All right. Because of that, you're worried on the financial aspect on what's going to happen. That's like a fear and worry and concern of yours. All right. It's talking about having to make those choices on the financial aspect and what it is that you're going to do next, okay, and how you're going to fix it and make it work. But you're going to be getting news soon. What that news is soon, I'm not really too sure, but it's saying it's coming soon. So let me pull a couple more cards and see what's going on. All right. Oh, this is again taking a rest. I don't know. Either you feel like that you're dead inside because it's just a lot of stress, or it could be an indication that somebody had passed away that's affecting you. Oh, Bernard wants to know how you doing, Mom. Oh, okay. Listen. So I don't know if this has to do with work or a different situation. It does not have to do with a love relationship. It could be something else in your life. Okay. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't have something to do with your children. If you have any children, I don't know if you do. Okay. But what it's indicating is um, there's some things that you got to work on in your personal life. All right. Because whatever's happening in personal life is affecting everything in your life. Because it's like a snowball effect. When one thing hurts you, everything in line seems like it's going out of array. Okay. So it's talking about um, having to walk away, not wanting to from something or somebody that you cared about. Okay. And it's a hard lesson that you had to learn from. I don't know what that means. But there is an indication that it will get better. It might not feel better right now, but it will end up getting better. All right. Things will end up working out in the end, even if it feels like it's not. You might feel like you're holding on by a string right now. Just know that the universe has a plan for you. So don't give up. Don't give up. All right, Bernard, honey. Nothing in here came about with love. And that's probably because you have some other things going in your life first that needs to get fixed first. Okay. Um, Sometimes the universe don't have relationships come into play until you're ready. Not all the time, but sometimes you have unresolved issues that need to work on first. All right, because it's going to be hard to throw a relationship into the mix of it. It'll end up feeling like too much. You might feel like, oh, if I get a relationship, I'll feel better. Not really, because the relationship's not going to start off on the right foot if you're stressed out and not able to give that love and attention that you would want to in a relationship. All right, Bernard, I hope that makes sense, honey. All right. Who is next?
Winnie?
Oh, Winnie. Winnie, that's right. Winnie. Yeah, I think after you, I will too. All right, Winnie, I hope you're listening. I'm going to assume that you're listening. I think it's your first time here. You didn't give me a question, so I'm going to do a general reading for you. All right, honey. Just give me a minute to try to connect with you, and my guides connect with your spirit guides and shuffle these cards good while I think and connect with your guides. Let me cleanse these two for you. Actually, Winnie, thank you. That was very smart of you to message me. So I knew you were listening, so you didn't get missed by mistake. Oh, hold on. Doing a call. All right. All right, Winnie, honey. All right, Winnie. I'm gonna pull a couple more cards here for you to get a better understanding. Honestly, Winnie, what this is saying is that you have some good changes coming your way. Okay. And it's something that's been needed for a while on a spiritual aspect. And sometimes when we go through transitions in life, whether it's positive or doesn't feel positive at the time, the outcome is going to be positive. And that's kind of how this is saying. All right. But this is on a spiritual journey. I'm not really too sure what that means. So let me pull a couple more cards for you. Oh, okay. All right. So why the reason why you feel like you got to go on a spiritual journey to heal from is because it does indicate that a man the male provider that was in your life hasn't been owning up to the end of things that you feel like he should be. All right. And it's a Knight of Pentacles, who's a good provider, very good grounded person. But something's not right there. Okay. Something is not right. And what really could be is that your whole world might be feeling confused right now and not knowing what's going on, because something that you thought was fulfilled and great and working out very good. What happening is that there might be a lot of gossip going around, hearing rumors and stuff, and it's really having you worried and concerned. Yeah, and making you not feel like you're less than. All right. So really, whatever aspect that's going to relationship, really pay attention to the signs and symbols that are around you to get a better idea. All right. Sometimes gossip has some truth to it. Okay. So if they're telling you no, it's just a rumor or whatever, really bank it in the back of your head and really pay attention. All right. All right, sweetheart. I hope next time that you can come in here so I can connect with you better and we can get down more to the nitty gritty of the situation. All right, Winnie, sweetheart. Is it good notice?
It is good. Is it good to notice?
I know what he meant though. Leaving you undecided, wondering if it's good. All right, so right away it might not seem like good. All right away it might not seem good, or at least maybe it's that fear. In the long run, in the future, whatever happens now that you're waiting to hear from, it might be too stressful, too much. It might not seem like it's good, but it's letting you know it's because something new is in the future. What that means, I don't know. Okay. Hi, Brenda. Question is, Kevin and together. What do you mean, Brenda, honey? Brenda, if it's a personal question, you can private message me if you want. Okay. You don't have to. Or I might have misunderstood you, so you might have to type it in the chat again. No, Brenda's not next. Brenda was the last one to sign up.
Yeah.
All right. Peaches, are you in here? I just did Winnie. All right. So is Texas Tornado in here? Tony, get to know, set timestamp. And Aslan. So if I just called your name, let me know you're in here.
Texas tornadoes here.
Oh, good. All right, Texas Tornado, you're next, honey. Basically, if you're waiting for a reading right now, just let me know. We're getting close to the end. I know quite a few. I got a timestamp. I'll just make it easier. Just let me know if you're here, and I'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you're still waiting for a reading, let me know now, and I'll just write you in. This is always at the 2-hour mark. It's always at the exact same time. Everybody leaves for a minute and leaves and then comes back. So if you're here right now waiting for a reading, let me know.
Oh, you mean me?
Okay. Does Michael want his own separate reading, or do you want to do 3 cards for you and 3 cards for Michael and see where you guys are going for like a relationship? Is that what you mean, Brenda? I just want clarity for when it's your turn. Oh, good. Tat Jack. Okay. So we got Texas Tornado, Tat Jack. She was before Brenda, and then Brenda. Okay, Brenda, honey. All right, Mama.
What?
You gotta come entertain them for a minute.
I'll bring it over in case somebody else comes.
Okay, it's a relationship question. Okay, then Aslan. All right. So we do Texas Tornado, Tat Jack, Brenda, and then Aslan. All right. And I'll be right back. I get them all done. Okay. Yep. If anybody else pops in here, Mama, you can let me know.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
How's y'all doing? It's not a bad day here today. It was a little bit humid, of course, but at least it wasn't really dying like you're in the middle of a monsoon or something. Boy, looks like we're getting close to the end because we're still looking for, well, Delia Wupu, Walima, Living My Best Life, Peaches. Where's Peaches? Tony. Some of these people are missing. But as you said, she's got Texas Tornado, Pat, Jack, Brenda, and Aslan. I'm feeling fine, honey. Much better than I was before. And you know, one of the reasons I'm really feeling fine is the antibiotic they gave me for it's humid there. Wow. Well, the antibiotic they gave me for the infection after the cut I had, it was Irish, you smart ass. Sorry, I said this for. She put down that she wants a reading. She put a 1 in the column. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, the antibiotic they gave me make me want to sleep all day and all night. I couldn't do anything, but I kept dozing off, dozing off. It was like crazy. I couldn't do anything. And that's not like me at all. I hate sitting there doing absolutely nothing. So I was so glad. It was like almost instant. Once I stopped those pills, I started feeling more energy and more this and more that. So whatever antibiotic they gave me, I've never taken before, and it was crazy. But as when my day is fine. Actually, it's a long day. I was with my other 2 sisters today. We get to we get together a lot now. Now that they moved here, they used to live in the last place they lived in was California, and they both moved out here, which is good. And we're not getting any younger now, so we spend some time together sometimes. And we went to breakfast this morning, which is good. And I think I'm seeing them tomorrow for a little bit too. So it's you know, I keep hearing how humid it is in Texas and how the weather has been bad in Texas. Yeah, I used to think that Texas was just dry and never humid and all this other stuff, but lately it doesn't seem to be that way. I've never really done anything but pass through, like on the plane, going to the airport, this and that. I've never really stayed in Texas any length of time. Ira said Lori is ignoring me. Remember the next time if they try to give that to you again. Oh, yeah, I will remember. I have the bottle at home. I'll try to save that name. It's nothing I've ever seen before. And most things like that, or even pain pills or whatever they give me, are usually not as effective. My body don't take them, you know. So when my doctor, normally my personal doctor, not the emergency room doctor, gives me an antibiotic, he always gives me a strong one, and I have to take it for longer because my body don't take them. Who knows why? Who cares? So it really is humid in Texas. No, it's humid really, South Texas. I wish I could go through all these states and spend some time in all of them. My sister and I did go. Uh, we decided it was about time. That was about, was it not last year, maybe the year before. We decided to take a road trip and drove all through Oklahoma and down into California and all the way up. Let me see, to the trees up north. It was awesome, and then drove back across the top of the states this time. till we got tired of driving. Then we said we better go home. It feels like in the hundreds. Wow. Well, I don't want to live in that. I wouldn't like that. I like 60, even 70, but 50 is fine too. Your son lives with you and your daughter lives close to you. Well, that's good. It's always good to have family close. If you got a good family that's nice and close. My family was always close. My brother is living downstairs from me with one of my sisters. My other sister is around the corner, but it's good to have family.
And then you have your favorite child right here.
Oh, I have my favorite child right here. Yes, you know. Iris, you're the best thing that ever happened to me.
I know.
You're a smart aleck. At least I read your note. You probably wouldn't see if I wrote that on there.
Yes, I would. I always kept my mama on her toes.
Certainly did.
All right, I'm back. I went to the bathroom, then stole a piece of meat. My husband made that meatloaf. Oh my God, it's so good. I ran in there and picked at the pan and all right, Texas tornado. Oh, you have no siblings next to you? Oh, that sucks. I'm my mother's only child. That's why I'm the best one.
Yeah, after her, I couldn't feel like doing it to the world anymore.
I was enough for a couple kids. Listen, no, it's funny. I once had a tarot reading, okay, from my mentor. All right, this was years ago when I first started going to our church, and she was giving me a reading, and she said, "The reason why your kids give you a hard time is because of karma." She's like, "Your mother put that on you, and she never thought it would be like this." And then my mother ended up saying that not too long after that. I was like, you know what? My mother said, she's like, I always wished that you know what I went through. She's like, but I never expected you to have to deal with that stuff. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of people that come in here that's from Texas. I always joke and say Texas is the size of its own country. I think they say it's like the size of Afghanistan or something. And it's bigger than some countries. Oh, Texas tornado. Did you have a question, honey? Or did you just want a general? Jeez, now I'm dropping all these cards. All right, let me cleanse these cards and get myself grounded again. I'm going to start dropping everything. No, not yet. You have a work question? Thank you, Lori, for cleaning space, honey. All right. Oh. Just general about work. Okay. It says just general about work, but that, you know what? There's something recently happened at work that you felt like wasn't fair to you, because that's kind of what it's saying. Whatever it was had already happened. All right. This is the first time I use this deck, so every card's in reverse, and it might be just because it's a new deck, and that's the way it's facing. All right. So listen, something had happened at work that you felt like wasn't fair, but that kind of stress is starting to subside a little bit. All right. You still don't feel great there. Okay. And you felt like maybe that you're not treated or didn't get what you just deserved. Okay. Or you shouldn't be rewarded for you're not getting rewarded for hard work that you thought you did. And somehow, some way that doesn't feel very fulfilling. Oh, okay. Listen, there's somebody at your job. Oh, you moved away from it. Okay. Maybe that's why it's still bothering you. Because it's saying somebody at your job was trying to spread gossip around. Okay. And it ended up not working out the way that they were hoping or wishing that it would. I mean, maybe it did if you end up moving away from it, but it didn't. At the end of the day, it didn't benefit them any. Okay. And it kind of subsided. And you made sure you held strong and held on to what was important. Okay. So that's good. At the end of the day, everything's will work out because the worst part of what happened has already happened. All right. The worst part has already happened, and you're starting to heal from it and be able to move past it. You still don't feel good. You still don't feel 100% from it. All right. It doesn't mean anything's going to be easy and great, from this forward on, but it's going to get better. You're going to be able to move on from it. All right. Which is good. You can still be able to hold on to that foundation, still have that stability. All right, honey. I hope that helps some. And whatever happened was bullcrap because it really wasn't for you. Yes, I think it may be still going on about the gossiping. Yeah, it is still going on a little bit, but it's not going to keep happening forever. Let me pull another card about it. Yeah, it's not going to keep happening. Nope, it's not going to keep happening. Emotionally, it's going to upset you and bother you, but at the end of it, as long as they're the ones that's going to look like a fool at the end. Okay, just know that they're going to look like a fool at the end. Hey, living my best life. I had an unexpected company today. I might not make it back in time for the reading. Okay, honey. That's okay, love. That's okay. I'll be here on Thursday, honey. Enjoy yourself. Company and family is always first, right? YouTube is just a way to pass time and escape from everyday life. You're welcome, Texas tornadoes, honey. All right. Next is Tat Jack. Tat Jack, do you have a question? We got Tat Jack, Brenda, and then Aslan. Oh, I just caught myself. I almost put all these cards in reverse. Just a general. Okay, love. Let me cleanse these cards a little bit. And if people have already read for, if you guys give me a thumbs up on your way out, that'd be fabulous. And then I'll see you guys on Thursday too. I mean, I still got quite a few readings to do still. Well, I got a couple readings to do, and then I got timestamp some. Did you mean what's headed my way, Aslan? Okay, honey. See, I understood that. All right, Tat Jack. Oh, Tat Jack's not feeling herself. All right. So I'm going to pull some more cards because I think what I pulled here is stuff that's already going on. So I'm only going to tell you what you already know. You're not feeling yourself, okay? You feel spiritually not put together, okay? You have your emotion, you're wearing your emotion on your sleeve because of whatever circumstance that's happened, and it's emotionally broke you down, all right? You don't feel good, like you're on top of the world, and you don't really know how to pull yourself out of it, and it's because you got some kind of news that was not good news, all right? It's not the news that you're wanting. All right, but I'm going to pull a couple more cards because this isn't telling you anything different that I don't think you already know. I am too, Aslan. That's how I understood you. Okay, Aslan, hon. All right. This is what lies beneath you. It's family, okay? Or that connection that's around you. You feel stagnant. You really don't know what to do. All right. This is still all right. Let me re-cleanse these cards because this is basically telling me the same thing again, but in a different way. What's the out? Yeah, I'm doing Tat Jack. Yes, exactly. Still feeling broken. Don't know how I'm going to say goodbye. Okay. All right. All right. So that's why you're just kind of waiting around. That explains the hangman. And then feeling torn on what to do and looking up to the future. This is exactly what this is saying, just in a different way. All right. Okay. Are you waiting for sunshine? Hey, sunshine. Hey, Mad Feathers. How you doing, honey? Oh, thank you, honey. So listen, let me go back and read this. I don't know how. Okay, still broke. I was just gonna say, are you waiting for somebody to cross over and transition? Is that what's going on? All right. I pretty much think I already know the answer to this, and it's probably going to be yes. Okay, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know for a fact. And if you told me before, please forgive me if I don't remember. Just let me know yes or no, please, and then I'll finish the rest of my message. Yes. There you go. No, I was waiting for the answer. Yes, he's getting closer crossing. Okay, let me explain something to you. All right. And I hope this gives you a little bit of comfort. Okay. I want you to know, as hard as it is for you and everybody else around you, that it's going to be difficult for when it's time for him to cross over. Please know, please know that the transition is going to be beautiful for them. Okay, I want you to know that they're ready, they're prepared, and they're waiting. All right. So and they already have loved ones on the other side that are already waiting for them. So that transition, as hard as it's going to be for you and for your loved ones around you, it's going to be very peaceful for them. All right. They're going to be very okay with it. I don't know if they're at the point where they're okay with it yet, but I promise you, just beforehand, you're going to know that they're at peace and they're going to be very okay with it. All right. And I hope that gives you, what's the right word for it? I hope that gives you some peace of mind knowing that they're going to be ready to transition over. And I know it sounds horrible when you say it's going to be a beautiful thing when they cross over. The thing is that sometimes I've had to be, because of what I do. I've been with many people just for the crossover, and if it's planned and if you have family around them, it can be really a peaceful, beautiful thing for them. Okay, it's like it's their gift, your gift to them. Okay, they have loved ones. Sometimes they don't want loved ones around them, and they'll do it when nobody's around. But they're going to be okay with it. They know that there's family waiting for them on the other side. They know they have their loved ones here with them, so they come to terms with it and are okay with it. And they know their journey is going to be very smooth. That transition is going to be very smooth and graceful and beautiful, and that's how this transition is going to be. Yes, he's okay with it. He got everything figured out. It's just really hard for me. Of course, honey. Of course. You know, he's not around. I mean, not that he's not around. Just know he's not alone. He has a whole bunch of people on the other side already waiting. Not everybody either. All right, so sometimes you'll have like one or two people waiting for you to transition over. transition over, I see a whole bunch of people coming. A whole bunch of people coming. And I don't think it's just on the other side support just for them to be able to transition over so they're not alone. That it's for the family support too in a spiritual aspect. Yeah, he told me the other day, I just have to take it one day at a time. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah. And he probably don't understand what he's saying at the time, but he's gonna start saying little things here and there that's gonna let you know that he's ready when he's ready. Okay. We need to know that they will be all right when they cross over, even though it's very hard to go. Absolutely. That's hard. I mean, even if you know somebody you love dearly is getting ready to transition over, it get ready that's getting ready to transition over, even if you're okay with it in that aspect, you're not okay with it in a way because you won't be able to hug them again, feel them again, hold their hands again. You know what I'm saying? So no, because their vessel's not there with you. Their spirit lives on. It's still there with you forever and always. Actually, they can be even nosier after they transition over. It does happen. Because they always can come in and check on you anytime and still help you and guide you and talk to you, and you still listen even if you don't realize it. All right. And I understand that it's not the same if they're not there physically for you to see them. All right. But they want you, the loved ones want you to know that he is not going to be alone. His transition is going to be very smooth. He is not going to be in pain. It's going to be as gentle for him as it possibly can. And I know it's hard saying your piece and saying your goodbyes because it makes it final in this physical form. But I just want you to know that he will be okay. I know it's a beautiful place where they're going, as my mama died in his arms. So as I took care of her, it's just so differently this time. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
He'll still be with you.
Yeah. Yeah, she's waiting with a bunch of red roses. I don't know if that means anything to you. I don't know, but she's going to be waiting with red roses. I'm sorry, sweetie, that you're going through this. And just know that when he's sleeping or when he seems like he's sleeping, it's going to happen more. It's only happening a little bit right now. That when he's awake, he's physical. He can still, communicate and whatever. But just know that now he's starting to transition slowly where once he sleeps or relaxes his mind, his spirit is connecting on the spirit realm now also. So he might be giving soon start be saying little things to let you know. Thank you. Yes, please, everybody, please send lots of love and prayers to Tat Jack. I'm sorry. I wish I can give you a hug right now, honey. Aw, my heart goes out to you. And thank you, Texas Tornado, for sending some love to her. I know the red roses or the flowers mean something. I don't know what it is, but just know that she's going to be there. Thank you, you guys. You guys are awesome. Oh, Mad Feather said, Mama dear, so hope you've been feeling better after your fall. Yeah, her bruise is almost completely gone. I don't know if Mad Feather's in here when she was chatting a couple of minutes ago up here. Oh, he's your best friend, and that makes it more difficult. I understand that, sweetheart. I'm sorry, honey. Something's important to do with red flowers, though. Somebody's going to be waiting at red flower. A female's going to be there with red flowers for them. And there's some kind of meaning or specialty about it. I don't know if it's the red roses that have a meeting or red flowers. I see red, I assume that they're roses. Or just flowers in general have some kind of symbolism with it. I just found out I'm clairvoyant, and the most beautiful thing happened to me. I saw my loved ones come to me one by one and had smiles on their faces. Very beautiful to see this. It is. It's very comforting. It is. And that's beautiful. I'm glad that happened to you, Lori. That's a beautiful experience.
Didn't
All right.
tell Mad Feather I really didn't fall. You pushed it.
No, she's like, did you hear her? Now, did you tell Mad Feather that I really didn't fall, that you pushed me?
That's gonna be all over YouTube.
It was just a few minutes ago when she was up here. I went to go, use the little girl's room.
Yeah, I sat down and she came in.
Oh, really? Mm. Oh, I know. That's a gift.
There is my sunshine, my only sunshine. Where you been, sunshine? Missed you.
I think she was here last Thursday, right?
Was it Thursday or Tuesday?
So I forgot. I don't remember.
I think it was Tuesday.
All right, Brenda, honey, are you in here?
Foxy said she told the woman at Duncan last week that I pushed her.
Oh, did she? Good. One time she didn't blame it on me. So I'm telling you, when we're checked in at the hospital, and they're like, "Oh, what happened to you tonight?" She's slowly giving a look towards me. I was like, "No, you didn't." She didn't. Let's slow towards me like I did it. And it's one thing joking to be like, "Oh yeah, the kid did it," but she did it slow. Oh no, she's missed the last few lives. Oh, so you made sure. No, I blamed you. Thanks, Rhonda. Brenda, where'd you go? Oh, I dropped the card all the way over here. Yeah. I don't know what happened to Brenda. She was here a minute ago.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Maybe
Brenda!
she said, "Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Jump up."
Oh, okay. She's here. All right, Brenda. Oh. Oh, wait. Now I remember you vaguely telling me. Honestly, ask them if you have a chance. Ask them or somebody's family with the red flowers, mean or flowers in general. And he's not. I'm telling you, he's gonna have an army full of people waiting for him. Like I don't think I've ever seen that many people surrounding somebody waiting for somebody. So that really says a lot about them. And I think I remember you now that you said, I think I remember you saying that. Did you just recently go and see them or you were planning on it? Now that you said it was 2 hours away, that kind of gave me a memory. But oh yeah, I know. Oh, I already wrote it down. All right, Brenda, hon. Lindsay's cards. All right, I'm going to do 3 cards for you and 3 cards for Michael. Oh, okay. All right, honey. Good. I'm honestly asking them. Well, no, if you don't feel comfortable about asking them that, you don't have to. But The flowers do have some significance, and it's a female giving him the flowers, an older female.
Probably getting infection.
Oh, thank you, Sunshine, for cleaning space. You guys are amazing. Oh, I don't know if this has to do with me or somebody else. I mean, yeah, we're with Brenda, so I'm just going to acknowledge it and put it back. It's the devil card in reverse. So that's having a hard time letting go of things that have been bothering you. So I'm assuming that that's for you. So in other words, something that's happened in the past and you're really having a hard time letting it go. Oh yeah. Oh, you're still judging him. Yeah, he made a mistake and you're still emotionally judging him for it.
Yeah, try to get it to his mom.
Oh, his mom. Yep. She's short. Whoever she is, she's short. She wasn't tall. She was a short little thing. So if it's not his mom, it's probably grandma, but it's probably his mom. Was his mom short? Do you know? All right. I'm just making sure these cards are. There's the first time I use them, Brenda, so I'm making sure I'm shuffling them extra good. Yeah. Yeah. Memories in the past that's hurt you. You're still having a hard time getting over it. So it's caused you a state of you're in a state of wanting to heal yourself, and that's going to happen in the near future. Trying to connect again. This is you. All right. And then for Michael. Yes, she's a small woman. Yeah. All right. All right. I don't know what's going on between you guys. So I'm going to tell you this. And it's not a funny situation, but the kind of impression I got in here is he's going to make sure that he does whatever he can to make things work out, because he had kinds of impression of, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. And if I do, I'm going to do kicking and screaming, and it's going to crush me and it's going to break me. And I really, really don't want to. So even if it comes across as being a prick some days, knows that inside he's not like that. Okay. That he doesn't want to leave. All right. He doesn't want to leave the situation or anything, but he's got no choice but to make those changes. I don't know what that means. And you're going to have time to heal. All right. Yeah. It's going to be a balancing for a while. All right. It's not giving me the complete scenario of everything's going to happen way down the road, but it does talk about right now is they don't want to leave. And you're broken and you don't really want this to happen. Either you're going to take a time of rest. They're going to do some soul searching, which is hard and difficult. And you're trying to find that balance. All right, which is scary. Don't want the changes that's going to happen occur that affects the family unit and stuff, but some changes need to get made. Okay. I don't know what that means. I don't know what he does say. He says all the time. No, he means it. He means it. All right. So even if they don't feel like they're showing it, he means it. And I promise you, he completely means it. So if he's not breaking down in front of you, know inside he is. Okay. All right, sweetheart. Yeah, you gave him judgment. Yeah. And you know what? Whatever judgment you gave him on, it looks like he might have deserved it. You know, that's not saying he's a bad person. You know, people make mistakes. But he really, really does regret it. He regrets it now because he knows how much it affects you and probably didn't get it at the time. It's my what train? What do you mean, honey? I'm not sure what that means. I get confused easy. You all know this. All right, Brenda. Why Brenda types me back? Let's do it next. Aslan. Oh, wait, Aslan, just say what you want to know before. What was it? Let me see if I can go back up and find it, hon. I remember you did say you said it a while ago too. Oh, okay. Aslan, where are you? I'm still looking for what you said before.
What's in store for me for the next few months?
Was that it?
That's what she said. What's headed my way?
Oh, okay.
Said, like, what's in store for me? Yeah.
Okay. And I don't remember what Aslan's situation is, but I do remember. Oh, you just recently had a couple people pass, right? All right, honey. Let's see. What's going to happen the next couple months?
E-train is emotion.
Oh, emotionally drained. Okay, I get it, sweetheart. Yeah, it's going to be like that for a while. All right. So if somebody makes a mistake and bothers you in some way, okay, they have to own up their end of it and do what they can about it, okay? But even if they feel better about it, it doesn't mean you feel better about it. You still have that residual feeling left behind, right? So the only one that can fix that and heal that or accept it is you. So if you guys decide to work everything out, everything's going to be okay. Just know then that you're going to have to work on healing yourself to move past it, because you can't hold a grudge forever. I mean, you might try, but it's never going to work out then that way. Your kid's father. Oh, yes, that's right. That's right, honey. All right, so what's going to be like for the next couple of months? As soon as I was saying that in my head before I pulled any cards, I got like almost to the point like you feel like you're so stressed, like you don't even know how to breathe. Like you just gotta, like you're holding your breath, just waiting for the things to get better. And then I got the feeling of release, like you're gonna be able to breathe again soon. It might take a couple months, but it will feel like you're gonna be able to breathe again soon. Oh, thank you, Relevant. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Oh, you're amazing. Thank you, sweetheart. I didn't either. Take it. Oh. All right, let me ground myself because I'm being a little flighty at the minute. Keep dropping cards. All right. Let me shuffle these good for you, Aslan. Little Texas, I wish I could take all that away from you so you aren't having a hard time. So sorry for your loss. It's hard for me too because my loved ones are gone, but seeing their smiling faces helped me. Mama said, thank you, Relevant. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot that you. Oh, look what I forgot. I forgot it's for Moonlight. I don't know if Moonlight's still in here. So this is for Moonlight and Eloise. I can't believe I forgot this.
What is? You didn't.
No, this. Thank you. You know what, Rhonda? I wish somebody would ground me. That's it. You're grounded. Go to your room. I'm like, yeah, see you later. All right, Aslan, sweetheart. I think I'm going to pull cards for you and cards for your children, see how they're going to do, okay? You're standing strong. You're doing what you need to do. Oh, listen, look at this. I forgot to drop this. So look at this. You've been having to stand strong and stand tall, and that's hard and difficult. All right. Something's happening right about now. If it hasn't happened yet, it's literally about to happen. And there's some plans in the works. Okay. You're starting to make some changes, some plans. It's going to be for good. It's going to be a fresh start. Okay. It might be hard. It might be scary. It might feel new, but it's a fresh start. And that's exactly what you need. And that's probably why before I pulled any cards for you, I felt like that of, I got so much stress. I just don't know how to breathe some days. It's overwhelming. It's too much. And then I felt that release. So this is explaining like, yes, that's definitely going to happen. All right. Let me pull a couple cards just for your kids in general. You're welcome, Brenda, honey. Kick Michael in the ass and give him a hug. I've been standing strong my whole life, and yes, I need a fresh start because I'm so overwhelmed. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Whatever ideas and plans are in the works, it is going to work out. Okay, and it's gonna be that fresh new start you're needing. So that's a good sign too, though. So if you're saying here, I've been standing strong my whole life, that's indicating that you're a survivor. So that means things somehow, some way always end up working out. You don't know how, but somehow, some way they always worked out. And this is a continuation. But this time it's going to be refreshed and much needed. All right. Children. Okay. Children, on the other hand, have a little bit harder time. Okay. All right. It's saying here that some things have happened in the past that maybe that you had acknowledged, that you had to acknowledge that wasn't accepting of, have to be accepting of some of the secrets and stuff that came to light. Okay. And then they had to go on a journey that maybe they really didn't want to attend or were very confused about, and it kind of it's broke them. Okay, this journey had broke them. They didn't see it coming. Oh wait, never mind. I know this is exactly what it means. That's right. So they don't understand why their father had passed away. Okay, they don't know the full truth. They don't really understand it anyways. Okay, they don't like that traveling, seeing the crossover or move on. Okay, they don't really fully get it, but it kind of hurts them just the same. Okay, and they're letting you know that the children are going to be okay in the long run. But I think from the impression I got from these cards is that they've already had a lot of things happen in their life, so they might need some extra guidance and stuff as they go on. But as they become adults, they're going to be okay. Okay, they're going to be good. They're going to be okay. Just that right now they're going through a really difficult time. All right, and they felt a lot of loss in life, and they're heartbroken. Okay, and that's an understandable feeling because for young children they've already gone through so much already. All right, so whatever help they need, they're just going to need a lot of support and love and care that they can have for a while. Just know though that long term, because I want to pull a card for very long term, and this is my favorite card in the whole entire deck. Okay, that means happiness, completion. It's all going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. Not for a while, but it's all going to be okay. All right, sweetheart. All right, sweetie. All right, as in love. Thank you for being here tonight, honey.
For sure, my son has. She wrote something.
All right. A survivor for sure. My son absolutely doesn't understand, and he said it's not fair, and he doesn't have his dad. Absolutely, and that's a normal emotion to go through. Yes, there are survivors also. The empathy and emotional intelligence my daughter has is beautiful but heartbreaking. That's hard and difficult. I would not be surprised if they don't end up needing some guidance or counseling or something to that effect. And that's okay. I mean, a lot of us have gone through I know I did, and I'm sure a lot of us have at some point, and that's okay. And sometimes it's nice to have an outlet for somebody to release some of those emotions and then be able to learn how to work for them and deal with them, especially being so young. That's hard. That's very hard when you lose a parent. Thank you, Sunshine, for cleaning the space.
All day.
All right. So is there anybody here that has signed up that's still waiting for a reading? I know Sunshine she's usually last though. So if I don't have nobody else that's still waiting for a reading, I'll read Sunshine now, and then I'll start doing my timestamps. I got quite a few timestamps. We have been in counseling for a year, and I feel best for that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I mean, that's good for them. Yeah. Yeah, no. And you need it, and that's okay. That's okay. And don't think that you're going to lose any progress. I mean, I might feel like that a little bit. Don't think you lost any progress because this circumstance had happened. All right. Thank goodness they are already in counseling, and I already had a network set up for them right away. Right. And even us, no matter how good and far we come along, sometimes we take a step back and then start pushing 10 steps ahead, even if we fall back 5. Okay. But there's still progress made. All right, sweetheart. Sunshine, did you have a question, honey? Hold on. Let me turn off this AC over here. I got to turn off the AC. It's getting chilly.
Oh, sure, she said. Chilly now. I'm freezing.
I'm not freezing. What's cold is my ankles.
I go out there, you can see the difference.
Oh, yeah?
It's nice. I said, oh, this is nice.
General? Okay, honey.
Is that Sunshine?
Yeah. I know they'll be okay. I had to worry about myself, though. I'm tired of losing and overcoming so much loss. You have counseling too, though, Aslan? No, what's chilly on me is only my ankles. And it's
kidding me.
Yeah, because the AC is blowing right here, and it's down really low.
His ears are so cold. The poor puppy.
Come here, Reese. Well, he's old too.
Yeah, okay. Blame it on age. Either way you look at it, 40, 30, or 40. 30.
Yeah, but I always get hotter when I do readings. I don't know.
I know you do. Oh, let me check. Maybe I could find out on here.
Yeah, no, that window's very low. It's almost down to the ground.
Oh. So that's why it's on our feet. My feet are absolute ice.
Yeah, mine too. It's because it's so low. Aslan, deep in the night. That's what that card is. A thief in the night.
Earth Angel gonna say thank you again. Have a good night.
Have a beautiful night, Earth Angel, sweetheart. Oh, okay. So something happened to you recently, all right? That you felt like you're done wrong and cheated out of something. I don't know what it was or what the circumstance was, and having to leave that situation, you didn't want to. It didn't feel very fair. All right. The only good thing out of it is there's a new opportunity right around the corner. Okay. That's going to feel really refreshing. You might not see it now because there's been nothing but struggles. But in this circumstance, even if you don't feel it right now, you're going to be really resilient, and you're going to notice the opportunity when it happens. Right now, it's still the feeling of having to leave a situation that you really didn't want to. Okay, it was hard and difficult. Whether if it was needed or not, that doesn't make it easy, and that's kind of what this is indicating. But somehow, some way, something was done wrong. All right, probably to you, and it's why you had to leave the situation and it didn't feel very good. All right, but just know you're going to bounce back, and it's something good's going to happen, and it's coming its way. Oh no, Karen, you're not too late for a reading. And you have the membership right next to you. You can come in just when I'm saying goodbye and say, "Hey, I want a reading." I'm like, "Okay." So no, absolutely not. All right. Let me pull over a card for you. Yep. You've been feeling emotionally broken. This has been a long time coming, and you have to spiritually get yourself back together. You're having trouble making it through on the physical sense of feeling grounded and secured, and on a spiritual sense you don't feel connected like you used to. All right, so it's something to really think about, because if you feel imbalanced on one way or the other, one's gonna pull against you, if that makes sense. You got to find your spiritual self, get back to what makes sunshine again. All right, so then that way they'll rise your vibration, so then you can see those beautiful opportunities when they come ahead, because they are there and it is about to happen. But emotionally, you feel drained. You just feel drained. Alrighty. You have any other questions, Sunshine? I can do Karen next. We love you, Sunshine. Oh. Love you too, sweetie. Karen, did you have a question, or did you just want a general? If you have a question, I'll give you a second to type it in. You guys have nice weather. Today was nice, right? Not too hot, not too cold. Just that good weather. Nice, warm, like, but it wasn't hot. Yeah.
Still
not cold, not hot. Just nice.
A nice breeze.
Yeah.
Even though it was.
Have a great night, everyone. Off to get ready for work. You got to get ready for work. You work. Have a good night, sweet General. Okay. Have a good night, sweetie. Well, let me cleanse these cards for you real quick. Thanks again, Iris. Have a wonderful night and the rest of your week, Mama dearest, and everyone. You too, sweetheart. All right, Karen, honey. Okay, so listen. Something had so recently that you feel like there was a step back in a situation. Okay, you're like, oh, it's back together. Things are getting good again. And then something has put you back in a funk again. I don't know what it is, but just when you feel like you're starting to get your groove back, your spirit, your old self back, you took a step back a little bit. Okay. I don't know what the circumstances that were or exactly what has happened, but now you're trying to see what choice or which direction you should take next. Let me pull another card next to it. Yeah, because whatever it is emotionally you're not doing okay, and that's okay. I'm not saying it's okay not to be okay. What I'm saying is you're just starting to feel good again, and things were starting to feel normal and back on track, and something had happened that had you set you in a little funk again. Know that this is temporary. Okay, what I'm saying here that's going on is temporary. This is just how you're feeling right now. All right. You're not going all the way back to the beginning again, of that deep space that you're in before. But you have a little setback, and that's why I said that part's okay. But it's okay if we have good days and bad days. Just recognize it and take the steps that you can to start building yourself back up again. It might take a little bit of time, but this time you can. Oh, and you don't know why either. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. All right, let me pull a couple more cards. So this time I'm going to try to pull cards. I'm going to think to myself, what can you do to help take those steps and move forward? We'll see if the guides will answer. That might be something more for Thursday if I can't get it answered today. Because these are more physical, what you can do, not in the spiritual part. All right. Oh, well, this one came out. Oh, this is already telling me you don't spiritually feel connected. We already know this. You're missing your loved one. And you don't have that companionship that you used to have. Okay. This is already telling me what you, okay. All right. All right. So basically what it's saying is, a good part of it is still, you're still healing from the loss, of your spouse. So you went from, even if it wasn't perfect before, you weren't alone. You had a companion. Okay. So even though, what it's saying here is, though, is things in a family at life still isn't perfect either. I'm not saying it's bad, all right, or anything. It's just that it's not the way you wish would be or wish way you would envision it. Okay. So sometimes there's some heartache and you don't feel like you have that family connection anymore. Okay. That's kind of what, yeah, see, nothing's really happened. It's just those feelings. I'm telling you, this is literally only temporary. I promise you this is temporary. Okay. Just know it's that feeling, that family feeling, that wholeness, that completeness that you felt like was there before isn't completely there like it used to be. And so sometimes we look back in time like we're wishing things were different than how they were before, if that makes sense. Okay. This is, yeah, empty. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, that this is only temporary. Okay. Just know that, what was I going to say? I don't remember it fully what I was going to say. I went to go say it and then it kind of went through right out my mind. Maybe it's not something I should be saying on here. Maybe that's why. I was just about to say something and went vroop. Like literally it felt like it went vroop. Basically just, start working on what it is that you need to do. I think I know part of it though, and I'm not going to say it on here. Okay. I don't remember exactly what I was saying. I've never had that happen before. I am forgetful. I got squirrel brain, but I was literally about to say something and I felt to go whoop. All right. So anyways, we'll just leave it at that for now. But your soul self-recognizes it, and it is only a temporary feeling, and that's okay in a way, because you're never going to let yourself feel the way that you did before. Okay. What steps and what things will do to make you feel a little bit better. And I swear, every time I say that to you, I envision you in a car driving with trees and everything around you every time. So I don't know if that's a way of clearing your head, is just getting outside and feeling better. But I'm telling you, every time I say that, I see you outside in a car, in a back road, in the mountains. Then again, we're in New England. Everything is a mountain. And with just trees and everything around you. So I don't know if it's the universe is letting you know, get out of your house and take a drive by yourself, because it's healing and it helps you ground yourself. All right. All right, Karen, sweetie. I don't think there's anybody else in here that I'm supposed to be reading for. So I just got to timestamp people. All right, who do I got to timestamp first? Do you woo poo? Yeah, I do. I got a big list tonight. I'm just going to go right on down the list. Move on down the list. You're welcome, Karen. On the list. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to move on down the list. All right, Jill, you woo poo. I'm going to do you first. Where am I? 256. 256. 10. All right, Jill, you woo poo. Oh, wow. This card's come out a lot tonight. A lot of people are feeling bad. Oh, well. All right, deal you woo poo. Okay, so I want to pull another card here for you because this is already only telling me what you're already going through. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say what this says, and then I'm going to pull a couple cards because you've been coming here every week. So I'm going to do cards just for the week. That's why I say at the beginning, if you come here every week, then I'll do week to week, and I didn't. That wasn't my intention when I pulled it. So it's only going to tell me what you've already been going through. Thank you, Lori, for cleaning space and still being here, sweetheart. So listen, what's going to happen is you're still going to hold on and still work and do what it is that you need to do, and you're making it work. You do recognize and see that there's a lot of stress, and you feel a little burnt out on not just a physical stance, but also a mental one also. All right, and you're just burnt out. You are burnt out. You're keeping it pushing, but you're severely burnt out. Okay, and you really, really, really need to figure out what it is that you can do to lighten the load off of you, because it's not fair. You're going to be feeling worse and worse. Okay. So I think there was a reason for that. I had to say that too. So let me do my thought for just for the week for you. So let me pull this card for the week. Oh, you're holding your own. You're doing what it is that you need to do this week. You might have already gotten it today. You've gotten some news that just kind of like, oh, I'm working hard and this is getting too hard and I don't like what I'm hearing. Okay. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting. All right. Oh, it's on the medical standpoint. Okay. That might be feeling why the being burnt out part is a lot. Okay. So listen, Julie Woo Poo. What it's saying here is that you've been holding together, doing everything you need to do, right? We know this. And we know what you're going through. And it's been very stressful. And it's gonna get worse before it gets better. You already know the reason why. All right. But you've been holding together, you've been standing strong for what it is that you need to do. Doesn't mean you like it, and it doesn't mean it feels good, but you're doing it, and you're, like I said, you're already burnt out. You're getting news that wasn't, I don't know if it's for you. I'm assuming, I could be wrong. I'm assuming it's for your mother because I know your mom hasn't been feeling too well. You're getting news on a medical aspect that wasn't very good news. That's worrying, concerning, and you're trying to hold it together. And it's hard. It's very hard for you. All right, so I'm going to pray for you. So I don't know what's happened this week. So if you didn't hear anything today, you will tomorrow by next day, because it's literally at your door already. So I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't just hear recently within the past day or so about some progress and hearing some news that wasn't good news. Okay. Or you didn't like hearing what you had to hear, because it comes to realization for some things. Okay. And that's very hard and difficult. All right, honey. So I'm going to send you lots of loves and prayers send your way, because you really need that strength right now. All right, sweetheart. All right, Jilly Woo Poo. Next is Amanda.
Yep.
Amanda. It's 3 minutes and 30 seconds. 3 hours and 30 seconds. 3 hours and 30 seconds. All right. Look at my chair squeaks.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't mine, it's yours.
What?
I was thinking my chair was squeaking.
No, this one. Every time. See it? Hear it? It's only when no, it doesn't both sides. I thought it was only when I was moving one way. All right, Amanda. I don't know why I'm trying to read these cards. Each of them keep flipping over. All right, Amanda. So in your family aspect, there's somebody there in your family that has made a mistake and they haven't learned a lesson from it yet. Okay, and so they need to work on that. All right. And I think you probably know what the circumstance probably is. So let me pull another card to that, because I don't think I'm telling you anything there that you don't already know. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So honestly, what it feels like is that you're trying to get things to work out and it's not quite working away the way that you wished it would. And so it kind of feels like it's one-sided in the relationship. It could be just normal stuff in a relationship that happens, like two parties don't agree and trying to come to that middle doesn't seem to be working. Okay. And that's kind of the stressors is going on. All right. So keep that in mind when you try to making decisions or trying to communicate. Communicating is key. All right. So communication is very important. And you have to make sure you do it in a certain way. Well, they'll just get it. They might not agree with it because whatever it is going on, they're not really agreeing with, but they're trying, if that makes sense. Okay. So just try to just hold on and keep working through what it is that you have to go through. Yes, it's difficult. You feel like a lot of that burden is put on you. All right, sweetheart. All right, man, Amanda. All right, next is Lalima. 303 40. 303 40. Of course, I pick up a pen. It's still not working. What's the other pen I had? I'm going to use this for a minute. Yeah. It stopped working. 303. Oh, I was going to do 304. All right. All right, Lilima. So if anybody else has signed up for a reading tonight that wasn't in here, that don't have a membership, speak now or forever hold your peace. For this week, anyways. All right, Lilima, honey. Oh, some decisions. Which way should you decide? You might have to look within yourself to find that answer. All right. Oh. Okay, so it's time. All right, so you've been trying to make a decision lately. This all has to do with money, by the way, or at least material things. Or on the home aspect. So listen, you've been thinking about what decision that you would have to make, okay? And it's on spiritual aspect that's going to make you happy, healthier, and what's going to best benefit you. And that's what's to work on. So I think if you haven't come with a decision, you have right about now, right about this time, to know what it is where you need to go, to be able to move forward and build what it is you need to build to. It's hard work and a lot of dedication. And even though you're building up on that, you're still making plans to be able to push forward. Okay. And that's good. So that means, so basically what it's saying is, even though you don't know what the end result's going to be, you're on the right path and you're going and doing exactly what it is and manifesting exactly what you need to be successful. Okay. So don't give up that hard work. It's going to be worth it in the end. All right, honey. Hi, Infinity. How you doing? Welcome in. All right, let me see who is next. Um,
I got Peaches.
does she have a membership thing?
Peaches does.
Oh, oh yeah, that's right. She got a membership.
Peaches and Get to Know.
All right. Yeah, I know Get to Know does.
All right.
All right. Peaches. What's the time? 3:06. I'll just put 3:07. 3:07. Because by the time I write it down. All right. Oh, let me shuffle these cards. Good for you, Peaches. In and out, Peaches. I love picking on her. Jeez, all right, Peaches. I'm just keeping these cards. These cards keep falling out for you. All right. All right. There's something you should be working on and working towards. You just feel burnt out right now. Okay. And that this has something to do with, I think, money aspect. All right. Oh, all right. Listen. Don't let the stresses going on have you all bickering back and forth. All right. I know it's easier said than done. Let me tell you. Doesn't matter what I've been on my husband over 30 years. Anytime we got to get something done, that's when we seem to get on each other's nerves the most. I ain't even gonna lie. It is how it is. We make it through it, we do it, but when you got something big, you got to plan, and it's everything needs to be too much. We just get on each other's nerves. It's making you feel burnt out a little bit, and you're trying to figure out how you're going to get everything to work out in balance. All right. As long as you keep a positive frame of mind, everything is going to work out just the way it needs to. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. You and your spouse are probably going to drive yourself crazy. That's okay. Just don't try not, and it's easier said than done. Try not to let that tension affect your relationship too, because then it's going to make the whole scenario even bigger. And that's kind of what this is saying. What it's saying is keep working for what it is that you need to work on, and get the help with what things that you need to get help on. And it might be a lot of work. You might be torn and not know what to do, but you got this as long as you keep pushing forward. Hey, Charlie girl. Oh, thank you, Charlie girl, for cleaning space.
Oh,
all right.
She's still here?
Yeah, I think they bounced in and out. All right. Get to know. I think get to know is my last time stamp for tonight. 309. 309:30. All right, get to know. I know get to know you made a comment about, I think it was something about the YouTube, just some yicky people on YouTube. Anybody that's YouTuber, we know YouTube is no joke sometimes. There's some mean, hateful people out there. All right. I hope some of them don't act like that in the real world, because, oof. All right, get to know. But we know get to know has a big heart. All right. Oh, look at this card came out. Feeling torn, not sure what to do. Okay. You stand your ground. It doesn't make it easy. Just don't start swinging around blinded without thinking everything through, because you know what? It's just going to come back and bite you in the butt, right? Oh. All right. Huh. All right. So get to know. This is saying that something that you've been working towards hasn't been going the way it has, because so something hasn't worked out the way it has been going because there's an illusion. I don't know if somebody has you thinking or feeling one way, and you're coming to find out that it wasn't fully. Somebody wasn't being fully honest or fully truthful, and that's really breaking it down. It's somebody who has a feminine aspect to them. That doesn't mean it is a female, but somebody has a feminine aspect to them. Somebody that you thought that was grounded, down to earth, good together, and they just are not working out to be the way you wish it would be. Like you're starting to, you're trying to to be honest with yourself in a situation, or you found out things that they weren't being very honest about. All right, which is kind of hurtful. Oh yeah, see, it has to do with gossip. It has to do with gossip and people stabbing you in the back. All right. So it's making that situation intense even worse. All right, which is understandable. Okay. And that's a horrible feeling. And that's kind of what you're going through right now. So if you recognize it and you see it, you can finish going through the motions of that. So then you can know how to take better steps to be able to heal from it and move on, because you're very, even if you don't feel like it at the moment, you're very resilient, and you'll be able to get bounced up on your feet quicker because you're going to know how to handle that stress better, if that makes sense. I don't know if I worded it right, but I think you'll understand what I mean. All right, sweetheart. So whoever you felt like that betrays you in some sort of way, I'm sorry that happened to you. All right. All right. I think I time-stamped everybody. I think I read everybody for tonight. Thank you everybody for being here tonight. And I will definitely see you guys on Thursday, and enjoy yourselves until then. And make sure you do some self-care and take care of yourself and show yourself a little bit of love. Love y'all.
Yeah.